Sox baseball. Field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Bay Sox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
And from TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball. Hello once again, everybody, alongside Paul Fritschner. My name is Adam Pohl, and great to be with you here tonight from Somerset, where tonight the Bay Sox, who enter this game just a game and a half out of playoff position, one of the two teams they trail in the standings, being the team they played tonight in Somerset, the AA affiliate of the New York Yankees. It's a big ball game for Bowie, and we're so happy to have you with us here for this one tonight. So we now welcome you inside our broadcast booth here from what is once again TD Bank Ballpark, just outside Somerset, New Jersey. Tonight for Bowie, it is former Orioles first-round draft choice Cody Sedlock, a record of 4-2 and a 4.25 ERA. That's making his 16th outing of the year. It's his 11th start, and Sedlock is coming off of a season-long outing, working 6 innings in Richmond, and he's allowed 2 earned runs or less in 7 of his last 8 starts. Going for Somerset is Johnny Brito. Brito's got a record of 5-4 and an earned run average of 2.61 between two levels. Made 14 starts, pitched very well to open the season with High A Hudson Valley, and tonight's going to be his home debut for Somerset and only his second AA start. He worked 6 innings, allowing 2 runs in a winning effort in Reading in his AA debut last week. So this is our Bay Sox On Deck show, getting ready for a 7:05 first pitch once again here in Somerset. We take a quick break. We're back with our Paul Fritschner to talk about a big Bowie win last night, right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Great to have you back with us as we get ready for a 7:05 start. My name is Adam Pohl. Paul Fritschner with me here tonight. And Paul, what do you think here? The Bay Sox, who lost the first two games of this series, and it was a big series coming into it. And you knew they had their big boys on the hill next with Rom and then Rodriguez, and the Bay Sox have gotten two big wins.
Yeah, and last night, Bowie made use of the walk. Bowie walked 10 times in the game last night, including 5 walks from the Somerset starter, Luis Medina, and we knew coming into the game that the issue for Medina in his career had been his control. Certainly had the stuff. His curveball looked fantastic last night. His fastball, you can tell, had the speed. I mean, an upper 90s fastball, but just absolutely no control on it, and he was walking around the mound in between pitches, taking a lot of deep breaths, going back to the rosin bag, doing whatever he could. But he walked 5 batters in the second inning, and he walked in 2 runs. He allowed 1 more run in the inning on a sacrifice fly from Kyle Stowers. But it was a great night last night for Bowie because not only did they walk all of those times, they also found themselves tied 3-3 at one point and still won the game. That shows a lot of resilience.
Yeah, you know, because the way Medina struggled, it was a game the Bay Sox could have blown wide open early, and that didn't happen.
No.
Somerset came back in the game. And then one of the things that stood out to me about last night's game was Almengo. Dionis Almengo was outstanding. And all in all, you get some good work out of the Bowie bullpen. And then the Bay Sox got a huge home run from Canelo, and that drove the win for the Bay Sox.
Yeah, and it was a huge performance. When you look at how Bowie, Joaquin Canelo with 4 RBIs last night, a home run, his 4th home run with Bowie, and it's just so crucial for guys like Canelo at the bottom of the order. We see him down there in the 9 spot tonight. Guys in the bottom of the order continuing to produce for Bowie, and that's huge when you can see a guy in that 9 hole go out and have nights like that. And Canelo's really picked up the power here in the last few weeks. All 4 of his home runs have come in the second half of this season. Granted, he spent some of that first half in AAA, but still, when he was with Bowie here earlier in the season, we didn't see the kind of power that he's hitting with like he did last night.
It was also great to see the return of Patrick Dorian to the lineup. Dorian missed about a week and came out. You know, I always think when you're on the injured list or you miss some games, Dorian never actually went on the injured list, but if you miss a chunk of time, you come back in that first game, and it's so easy to be anxious and to chase at the plate. And Dorian, he never does that, does he? I mean, he had a 3-walk game.
Yeah, he went up there last night, and it looked like he had just not lost any kind of an eye from the last week, and that's hard to do when you take so much time off. And we never did get a clarification on what Dorian's injury was, but what I do know is that he was taking some time in batting practice and right after batting practice this week to run up the baselines and get his legs back under him. So whatever the injury was that he suffered last Friday in Richmond, it's clearly not bothering him, or at least not affecting his play here through the first game that he played last night.
So Cody Sedlock will be on the mound for the Bay Sox tonight, and for Somerset, it'll be Johnny Brito. And Sedlock is a pitcher that you saw in Richmond, Paul, that he really threw well his last time out.
Yeah, that was his probably one of, if not the best starts for Sedlock of the season. Like you mentioned before, it was also his longest start of the season, and you start to see that's the last 2 outings for Cody Sedlock, 5 innings and 6 innings. So you're starting to see a little more longevity. He's striking out some more batters. He's showing more control, which at times this year has been an issue for him. but he's striking batters out, and all of that combined is making Sedlock a trustworthy option to start games. So he has really seemingly turned a corner here in the last few weeks, and this would be his third strong start that he could string together if he goes out there and does it tonight.
So it is a slightly overcast night. We're hoping to stay dry here in central Jersey. The lights are on, and we're getting ready for baseball. And it's so great to be here with you in person, the Bay Sox and the Somerset Patriots. These are the two organizations that played in the Eastern League's 2019 Championship Series, and they are both in the hunt. Two of the top four teams in the league battling to play for it all again here in 2021. We take a break. Pohl's back with you with a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. While we return right after this, getting ready for a 7:05 first pitch on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Podcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball League, the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game, without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back on the Bay Sox Baseball Network to run through the standings here with you before we get into the national anthem here at TD Bank Ballpark. But Akron yesterday sweeping a doubleheader, and with that sweep of the doubleheader, they move into a tie for first place in the league with these here Somerset Patriots, both teams at 50-31 on the season. Akron, they are 6-4 in their last 10 games. Somerset at 7-3. Bowie has won 2 straight games over Somerset. Bowie now at 48-32. That is tied with Portland for third in the league. So Akron, Somerset, Bowie, and Portland. That is shaping up to be the playoff race as we get into this last third of the season. Again, today is game number 81 of the Bay Sox season, and they are starting to really shape up as far as the playoff picture is concerned. Altoona, they are 5.5 games back at 44-36. Erie is 43-39, 7.5 back. And boy, Richmond has really fallen off a cliff in the last few weeks. Richmond is now 2 games under 500 at 40-42. They are just 2-8 in their last 10 games. New Hampshire 38-40. Binghamton 35-45, 14.5 back. Then Reading, Harrisburg, and Hartford in the bottom of the pack, all at least 17.5 back of Akron and Somerset in first place. But this is the second to last game that Bowie will play against Somerset this week. One more game tomorrow at 5:05. But then in 3 weeks, Somerset makes their first trip down to Prince George's Stadium as the Somerset Patriots take on the Bowie Bay Sox in Bowie, and that'll be huge. That may be the biggest series of the season for Bowie, because after Somerset leaves town, Bowie will have just 2 weeks left in the regular season. They'll go on the road once up to Pennsylvania to play Harrisburg, and then they will also go back home to play Altoona. So Bowie has a huge set of games, 8 games remaining, including tonight, against the Somerset Patriots. And Somerset is the only team in the playoff running right now. Of course, Altoona could make a run, and so could Erie, depending on how the second half of the season plays out. But really, of the teams contending for those 2 playoff spots, Akron, Somerset, and Portland alongside Bowie, Somerset is the only team that Bowie plays among those 4 the rest of the way. Of course, Bowie can't play themselves, and Akron and Portland are not on Bowie's schedule in the last third of the season. Bowie does not play Portland at all, and Bowie has already finished their 12 games against the Akron Rubber Ducks. Bowie does have 1 more against Altoona and 1 more against Erie and 1 more against Richmond. So Bowie does have some chances to win some ball games against some teams below them. But as far as teams above them, chance to make up ground if they dig themselves into a hole, it's just tonight, tomorrow, and then the 1 more series against Somerset at the end of August. So that is really where Bowie's season is going to be decided, how they fare in these next 8 games against Somerset. It'll be a home series next week against the Richmond Flying Squirrels. But we are just about ready to go for the national anthem here in Somerset as the Bay Sox and the Patriots get set for game 5 of this 6-game series. Last night, it was Bowie's 2nd straight victory. After dropping the first 2 games of the series, Bowie has now set themselves up for a chance over the next 2 days to win the series. And boy, what a turn of events that would be after how dominant Somerset looked. They looked incredibly dominant in the first 2 games, but it's been Bowie the last 2. It's time to take a break for the national anthem. We'll be back for starting lineups and first pitch after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2018 Eastern League Champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Applause for awesome miracle Caldwell. And of course, helping us out
Back now for the starting lineups before we go off for first pitch. Leading off for the Bowie Bay Sox, it is Patrick Dorian, the third baseman in this Bowie roster, back into his leadoff spot. Adley Rutschman, the catcher, batting second. Kyle Stowers, he is the right fielder, now batting third tonight. Yusniel Diaz, the designated hitter, batting fourth. Seth Mejia-Spreen, the left fielder, batting fifth. Toby Welk, the first baseman, batting sixth. Caden Grenier, the shortstop, batting seventh. Zach Watson is the center fielder, batting eighth. And Malkeen Canelo, the second baseman, batting ninth. On the other side for Somerset, Brandon Lockridge, again, we see him in the leadoff spot. He's the center fielder. He has had a phenomenal series. Oswald Peraza, the shortstop, batting second. Oswaldo Cabrera, his counterpart, up the middle. He's playing second base and batting third. In his first week at Double-A, it's Josh Bro. He's batting fourth, the designated hitter. Dermis Garcia, 3 home runs in this series. He is batting fifth at first base. Isaiah Gilliam batting sixth, the left fielder. Jason Lopez behind the plate tonight. He is batting seventh. Max Burt batting eighth at third base. And a new name, Frederick Cuevas, the right fielder. First time we'll see him in this series, and he is batting ninth. On the mound for the Somerset Patriots, it's the right-hander, Johnny Brito. Brito with a 1-0 record, and he will put it to the test against Dorian Rutschman and Stowers. And here we go. Adam Pohl for the first time this year on the road, live in action. Take away the play-by-play.
Thank you so much, Paul. So Brito over the course of the year, 5-4 with a 2.61 ERA. About 14 of his 15 starts have been at the high A level, so just up from high A Hudson Valley, as Brito is actually making his home debut here in Somerset. He won his Double-A debut on the 1st of August, allowing 2 runs on 8 hits in 6 innings in a 4-3 win in Reading. So the Dominican right-hander getting ready to go. Patrick Dorian is in from the left side. The wind of the pitch and a fastball just off the outside. Ball 1. And we're underway tonight. Great to be with you for Bowie Bay Sox baseball on the road in Somerset. The 1-0 pitch, and Dorian lays off a high heater, and the count is 2-0. So Brito signed at the age of 18 from the Dominican. He missed all of 2018 with injury. Then he missed all of 2020, and we know why, as he deals. And it's a little bit up and away. Ball 3. In between those 2 years, he threw 100 2/3 innings in 2019. He is at 76 innings in what has been a healthy 2021 form as he deals. And Dorian takes a strike at the knees. Here's Torrey. We talked about it. Made his return to the lineup last night, and he was not over anxious. He walked 3 times in the Bowie win. The pitch, and he swings and misses. And the count is 3-2. That looked like a 5th consecutive fastball from the right-hander Brito. Adley Rutschman's on deck. Kyle Stowers will follow. Here's the payoff pitch. Well, up and away, ball 4. And after Bowie worked 10 walks, with Dorian leading the way with 3 of them a night ago, tonight's ball game starts on the same footing. And now Adley Rutschman will come to the plate here for the Bay Sox. Now Adley's hitting .273. He leads Bowie with 18 home runs, and he's got 55 driven in. Yeah, Rutschman has hit 2 homers this week. He's also been the Iron Man of the Bay Sox, who's basically played in every game for Bowie other than the few games he was at the Futures game. The pitch, and Rutschman takes a strike on the outer half of the plate, and the count 0-1. You know, it's funny, you don't want to compare a ball player to the Orioles legend Cal Ripken that's only in Double-A, but Rutschman is a player that the Orioles hope is an outstanding big league hitter that plays great defense at an important spot. As a breaking ball is lifted weakly foul, and it lands about 15 feet wide of the left field line. It takes 1 hop into the seats. And the count is 0-2. Of course, Ripken came up through the Orioles minor leagues in the early 1980s as a third baseman and was switched to a shortstop. And Rutschman, part of a new trend in baseball, drafting catchers right at the top of the draft. Count is 0-2 to Adley. In from the left side. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's up high. Ball 1, about chest high. Really, over about a 15-year span, there were only 3 catchers drafted in the top 5 of the Major League Draft: Mauer, Wieters, and Buster Posey. But that has changed of late. Brito sets. And now the 1-2 pitch. And it's lifted in the air softly and foul. Out of play, third base side. And the count's 1-2. The Giants took a a catcher second overall a few years ago. Of course, Adley was the number 1 pick of the 2019 draft. And I believe the number 1 pick of this year's draft was also a catcher.
Henry Davis out of Louisville.
I was just trying to make Paul say Louisville. I love it. 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a lifted pop behind third. Coming in on a Gillian long run, and it falls in. A flared single down the line in left field for Adley Rutschman. And the Bay Sox are in business without a well-struck baseball. 2 men on, nobody out. And here's Kyle Stowers.
And you know the thing about Rutschman, too, Adam, is that last night he walked for the first time in over a week. Last night he hadn't walked since last Thursday, and that's just something that has changed in the last couple of weeks about Rutschman's game. He's making a lot more contact, and he's not striking out. The strikeout rate's not going up. He's just making more contact as pitchers challenge him.
That looked like a changeup away, and Adley just got it off the end of the bat and had enough to get it into shallow left. So here's the left-handed hitting Stowers, and the pitch, and he shows bunt. How about that? And he bunts it foul, third base side. And the count's 0-1. We weren't expecting that. Kyle's hitting .295 in his time with Bowie, but he's had a tough series here. Strikeouts at 9 of 15 at bats. He's 2 for 15. He, in fact, has had 4 consecutive multi-strikeout games. As Brito sets, a look to second, he comes home, and Stowers not bunting here, takes a breaking ball down, and the count evens here 1-1. Doing the catching here for Somerset, Jason Lopez. At third base is Burt. Pereza is at short. Cabrera at second, and Garcia is at first. Gilliam's in left. It's Brandon Lockridge in center. And making his Double-A debut, Frederick Cuevas in right field. The 1-1 to Stowers. And it's off the outside. And the count is now 2 balls and a strike. The OPS for Stowers is still above 900. It is just about 200 points above the average OPS. As now our home plate umpire is asking for something here. The home plate umpire and Kyle Nicholas coming over towards the Somerset dugout, and he is talking to Somerset, and it's
you know, this is the
they just want a towel.
This is the second time this series we've seen this, making the home plate umpire making the pitcher wipe off his arm with a towel.
The crew chief is our third base umpire, and that is Michael Snover. He is wearing a mask as he went over to talk to the pitcher. And I guess they were thinking he may have had something on his sleeve, or...
Yeah, that's the second time we've seen that happen. Happened once to Bowie earlier this week.
The count is 2-1 here to Kyle Stowers. Brito comes set above the belt. He delivers. Swinging a ball lifted to the air to left field. Gilliam back just a bit. It's playable. He'll make the catch. Dorian goes back to tag, but he'll hold. And that's a big out for Brito. Our runners will stay at first and second. Now 1 down in the inning. And here is Yusniel Diaz, who has come back to Bowie here. You know, for Yusniel, this was supposed to be the breakthrough season to the big leagues. Injuries and offensive struggles have brought him from AAA Norfolk back here to Bowie, where he has had ample success in his Bay Sox career. As from the stretch, Brito's ready, and he comes home with it. And a swing and a miss, he went off speed. And Diaz went right over the top of the count, 0-1. Yusniel 1 for 16 at the plate in his return to the Bay Sox in this series. It has been a tough recent stretch for Diaz. As here's the next one. And he takes a fastball off the inside. And the count evens here at a ball and a strike. But I'll tell you here, Paul, there was a player that began 2019 in the big leagues, went back to AAA and ended the year on the Bay Sox in the Eastern League's Championship Series. And he's had a pretty good 21 season in Baltimore. The pitch, and a breaking ball's off the top of the glove of Lopez, and the runners are going to move up a base. It was a breaking ball meant to be down. It was up and in, And I think that's probably going to be a pass ball there as Lopez missed it. And what a big break for Bowie. They got runners at second and third and only one down. And they count 2 balls and a strike to Diaz. A big chance to take the early lead. And of course, the man I'm talking about is Cedric Mullins, right? You don't want to count these guys out. Many Oriole fans were counting Mullins out in the exact same spot Yusniel is in now 2 years ago. The 2-1 pitch. And a breaking ball grounded near the line. Fair down the line by the diving third baseman Burt. 1 run is home. Richmond for the plate. He scores. And sliding into second with a 2 RBI double, Yusniel Diaz. The Bay Sox have an early 2-0 lead. And usually, with runners at first and second, the third baseman will play in anyways. But Burt, I don't know if that extra step or two hurt him there on a ground ball inside the third base bag. Obviously, if he's playing all the way back, he probably gets to that baseball, but in that spot, even with the infield in, if they were at double play depth, I don't think he would have had it.
Oh, that was hugging the line all the way up.
Here's Seth Mejias Breen. Pitch and a fastball inside. And they count 1-0.
Seth Mejias Breen has had a great week. Out of a home run. Was 3 for 4 last night. Just singles, but he scored 3 times.
The Orioles are in a rain delay, so if you're looking to watch some Orioles baseball, we're going to provide you with an appetizer as an off-speed pitch is a called strike. And the count is 1-1. What a start for Bowie tonight. 2 runs are in, a runner's at second, 1 down. Mejias Breen, the veteran, a former big leaguer, 2 years ago with San Diego. He had 211 in 50 games with the Norfolk Tides. Kind of leans over the plate from the right side as he swings and taps one foul. Looked like an off-speed pitch. Got it off the end of the bat. Rolled it lightly foul third base side. Yeah, the count 1-2. Somerset took the first 2 games of this series. The Bay Sox have battled back. They've won 2 in a row. It has been 3 consecutive series wins for Bowie. They can assure themselves of a series split with a win tonight. As Brito sends the 1-2. Swinging a lifted pop behind first. Going back Garcia. And on the back pedal will make the catch. Maybe a step or two in the outfield grass. Yusniel Diaz holds it second. And there's 2 down. And here's Toby Welk. So it's not an inning in which the Bay Sox scorched the baseball against Brito. A leadoff walk really hurt him. Rutschman flared a single down the line and left. And with the infield drawn in, a ground ball got down the line off the bat of Diaz to bring both runners home. But here is Welk, right-handed hitter, trying to advance the Bowie lead. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball a bit up and in, ball 1. You know, Paul, time flies, doesn't it? I couldn't believe it looking at it today. Toby's played more games in Bowie than he played in Aberdeen.
It's crazy.
Feels like he just got here. This is 38th AA game. He played 36 with High A Aberdeen as a cutting slider strike in the count 1-1.
When you get so used to that team early in the season and then guys like Toby Welk, Kyle Stowers get called up, they just have this new feel, even though, like you said, now he's played more at AA than at High A.
Righty-righty matchup. Diaz off the back at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch down. And the count 1-2. Well, trying to get it going. He's hitting .212. He's got 7 home runs, 15 driven in. That's just his time here with the Bay Sox. Almost half the guys he's driven home are himself. 7 homers and 15 ribbies. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball pop foul right back our way. Over our broadcast locale, up near the suite level.
You have to keep your head on a swivel here, Adam.
We can get a baseball in Somerset.
Yes. Of course, Mark Schwartz, one booth to our left, has made SportsCenter several times for that play he made 2 years ago.
Yeah, but he caught it.
He did.
If I tried to catch it, I'd probably be on SportsCenter for a very different reason.
The not top 10?
The not top 10. I never played much soccer, but I believe I could take a header. As the catcher's going to go out, Lopez and Takio de Brito. Here with the runner, it's Shagan. 2 runs are in for Bowie on the 2-run double off the bat of Yusniel Diaz. Wind is blowing in a bit tonight. Somerset leads the league in the size of their American flag. And it's blowing in beautifully. As here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. And the catcher, Lopez, puts a tag on the backside of Welk. And with it, the inning is over. Well, the Bay Sox get 2 runs on 2 hits. An outstanding start. Through a half inning, it's Bowie 2. Somerset bats when we return on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Faster than the drip method, and way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot, and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, Bowie gets 2 runs in the opening inning here, and now Brandon Lockridge will come to the play, right-handed hitter. And against Cody Sedlock, who's 4-2 with a 4.25 ERA. Tonight, his 16th outing and 11th start of the year. Lockridge, then Peraza, and then Cabrera here for Somerset. As the slow wind to the pitch from Sedlock, and it's a fastball missing down low, ball 1. Sedlock's coming off of a season-long 6-inning outing in Richmond. He has allowed 2 earned runs or less in 7 of his last 8 starts as he goes off speed and catches the outside. And the count is 1-1. Tonight, his 17th Double-A start and his 53rd career professional start since being drafted by the Orioles. As he goes to the change again and misses up and in. And they count 2-1 here to Lockridge. Lockridge, a .333 hitter. He's been a very tough out here for Somerset. The wind of the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner the other way to right near the line. Stowers over, it drops foul. Outside of the line. And I think Lockridge broke his bat. He's going to go get a new piece of lumber. And the count's 2-2.
I think this series leads the league in broken bats, Adam. We have killed a lot of trees here this week.
Well, that is a good sign for the pitchers, right? The last time that Sedlock worked against the Yankees Double-A affiliate, it was in a big spot for Bowie. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He went off speed. Lockridge swings over the top. And a good start for Cody, 1 down.
Batting second, number 30, shortstop Oswald.
And now Oswald Peraza to the plate. It was 2 years ago, of course, we've already mentioned it. The Bay Sox playing in the Eastern League Championship Series. Bowie's starting rotation prior to this series' opening had guys like Zach Lowther, Alex Wells, Mike Bauman in it. Yes, here's the pitch to Peraza, and he swings and lifts a fly ball deep down the line and right, heading for the corner. Stowers looks up. It's a foul ball. It hit home run distance, but it's out of play in the count 0-1. 2-0 Bowie leading early. The Bay Sox fell in that series 3-1. The lone winner, Cody Sedla. And he beat the big leaguer, Luis Severino, who's already thrown in a rehab outing in this series once for Somerset. Yusniel Diaz had a big hit. And Steve Klimek actually came on and got the last out of that game. As there's a liner the other way, but a chest-high catch made by Melkin Canelo. Well, Peraza squared it up, but it's allowed out, and there's 2 down. And now Osvaldo Cabrera will come to the plate. And, you know, if Oriole fans see Sedlock beating a Yankees affiliate in big games, when you beat the Yankees when you're wearing the black and orange, that's a very good thing. Yes, here's Cabrera in from the left side, switch hitter. Here's the pitch, and a fastball missing away, and the count 1-0. 2-0, Bowie leads, bottom of the first inning. Cabrera, a 254 hitter with 14 home runs and a team best 50 driven in. As he swings and lines it near the line and right, dipping down, and a foul ball. Again, Somerset narrowly missing extra bases on a ball hit down the right field line. Kind of an emphatic call by Ben Rosen, the first base umpire. The baseball's had some eyes for Bowie in the early going today. As the count 1-1 to Cabrera. Rutschman is catching. Dorian's back in the field for a first time in a while at third. Grenier at short. Canelo at second and Welk at first. It's Mejias, Breen in left. Watson in center. And Stowers is in right. The wind of the 1-1. Big curveball. Staying a bit up and off the plate in. And it's 2-1 here to Cabrera. Cabrera had never hit more than 8 homers in a year entering this season. He's got 14. Pitch and a breaking ball strike to the outside. He went right back to that curve, and it's 2-2. He's on pace. Paul hit about 20 homers. This is a guy, when he signed out of Venezuela, he weighed 145 pounds. The pitch and a swing at a soft liner foul. Third base side into the seats over the Bowie dugout. Sedlock challenged him with a fastball there. You don't see guys hitting 20 homers weighing 145 pounds often.
I need to get on that fitness plan, whatever that was.
I don't think he weighs 145 anymore. I might be wrong. That's my guess. A wind of the 2-2 to Cabrera. And a swing at a foul and a line off to the left side. That was a fastball down, and Cabrera showed a very quick bat to get to it. He's wearing number 3 in Somerset. If he goes to the Yankees, my guess is he won't be wearing that number. You may have heard of the guy that was number 3. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball right side through the infield, a base hit. Into right field, Canelo a dive, but he couldn't get to it. And a hard ground ball single to right by Osvaldo Cabrera. Of course, that number 3 of the Yankees, a Marylander, the great Babe Ruth. Now here's one of the newcomers in this lineup, Josh Breaux. He made his Double-A debut this week against the Bay Sox. Hit his first Double-A homer on Wednesday. This is a guy that hit 17 homers in just 64 games with High A Hudson Valley. Now, this is a Somerset team that's got a lot of power. As Sedlock sets and delivers. Swinging a lifted pop down the right field line. Foul ground. Welks going up. Back to the infield. Still coming. But it lands in foul territory out of play. Maybe about 2 rows into the seats. As the count is 0-1 here to Bro.
You talk about the power. I was talking to the public address announcer here, and he said that in a normal season in an independent league, when they were in the Atlantic League, the second tier of advertising fencing brings its own read to the game, its own promotion. He said maybe I would do that 7 times in a year. He says now when a home run goes over that second tier and I got to do the read, I might do it 3 to 4 times a week.
Wow. That's a pretty significant difference. The 0-1 pitch to Bro. Sedlock throws. Fastball just off the outside. And the count even 0-1 at a strike.
We've seen it this week. Adley Rutschman is a right-handed hitter. Of course, you don't do the read for an opponent, but a home run by him that nearly pulled a natural, hitting the light tower down there on the left field line.
Light tower power. Sedlock's ready. Long pause. He throws. And a breaking ball dives down and away. Rutschman had to go get that. And they counted 2 balls at a strike. Yeah, you look at this lineup. You've got a guy with 14 homers in Cabrera that just hit. Bro has hit 18 home runs. And on deck is Dermis Garcia. He's got 22 here in Somerset this year. The pitch. Change up, getting a swing and a miss. And with it, the count is now 2-2. Beautiful pitch right there by Sedlock. Cody's ready to go, and now he throws. And a changeup's in the dirt, running for second. Richmond throws, and it's off the glove of Canelo and into center. Up and hustling the third Cabrera, and he'll make it. That's going to be a wild pitch, and an error on Rutschman. And a runner at third with 2 down in this first inning. 2-0 Bowie leading. And I believe the count should be full now. We'll have to double check. Here to Bro. Now Sedlock will go back to the backside of the hill. Picks up the rosin bag. Tosses it down. Infield's back. Slightly shading to Pohl. Canelo a little bit towards the middle here. The count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Bro. Sedlock setting at the belt. The right-hander delivers. Breaking ball chopped towards short, deep in the hole. Back in Grenier, long throw in time. A beautiful play by Grenier with a long, accurate throw to first, chest high to Welk. It looked like J.J. Hardy in his prime. We'll talk about that a little bit more after this. 2-0 Bowie through an inning on the Bay Sox. Baseball Network. The newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Leading off the top of the second inning.
2-0 the Bay Sox leading. We go to the top of the second inning. And here's Caden Grenier, just made that outstanding play on a chopper towards the hole. Grenier, then Watson, and then Canelo for Bowie in the second inning. 2-0 the Bay Sox lead it as the big right-hander Johnny Brito throws, and a fastball strike at the knees. Well, the Orioles are inducting a few ball players into the Oriole Hall of Fame tonight. One of them is J.J. Hardy. The 0-1 coming. And a ball lifted in the air to center. It's deep. Going back, Lockridge with a play, though, just in front of the track. He'll make the catch. Grenier retired. One down. When Buck Showalter was the manager of the Orioles and they got J.J. Hardy, he once said, just watch him make the throw to first. He hits the first baseman in the chest with every throw. And it stood out to me, that throw by Grenier. He was deep in the hole. Our Ralph Grunt is with us tonight, our outstanding team historian. Ralph said, did you see Grenier's feet? I mean, he was set to throw immediately there, and he made an outstanding throw for the big final out of the inning. As here's Watson, and a fastball misses into the count 1-0.
Defensively, you can tell Grenier is Major League ready right now, and I know you might be listening to that and say that's a stretch. He is a superb defender. If he gets his bat going, he could be special.
As Watson takes a bell-tie strike, and the count 1-1, and you look at how the Orioles got a player like Hardy. They got him by trading a high A relief pitcher. He was such a huge part of the Orioles in that run from 2012 to 16. As Watson taps the ball foul behind the plate, and the count is now 1-2. The J.J. Hardy, Mike Devereaux, Devo, the other Oriole, going into the Orioles Hall of Fame today. As Mike Devereaux, what an outstanding outfielder in the 1990s for Baltimore. As here's the 1-2 to Watson, and it's in the dirt, a breaking ball right off the plate, and the count's 2-2. You know, Mike Devereaux, he was the Frederick Keys hitting coach in 2011, Paul, and he had made this incredible catch in the first few years of Camden Yards going over the left field wall. The Orioles program, I remembered going to a game, and it was the cover of the program. As here's the 2-2, and a hard ground ball to third. Second up, gloving Burt, plenty of time, and he throws out the hustling Watson, 2 down. And 3 Orioles/Frederick Keys fans brought that program almost, what would it have been, 30 years, 20 years later? 20 years later for Mike Devereaux to sign, you know, when he was the Orioles hitting coach in Frederick. That was when the Keys had Manny Machado and Jonathan Scope. But boy, Devereaux from the state of Wyoming. As here's Melkin Canelo, first pitch swinging, and he lifts a foul fly out of play right side. I asked him, you know, being from Wyoming, Mike, when was the first Major League game you ever went to? And he said, it was my Major League debut.
No way,
The
really?
first time he ever stepped foot in a Major League stadium, he was starting for the Dodgers. As he takes a fastball up high, how must that have felt?
That is incredible.
But that's what happens when you're from Wyoming. Count 1-1. Johnny Brito working, he delivers. And a swing and a miss from Canelo. Over a little cutting delivery, strike 2. 2-0 Bowie, 2 down, nobody on here in the second inning. Canelo, the big swing of the bat last night. A tie-breaking homer with a game knotted at 3 late. The wind of the 1-2 coming. Swing at a tapper foul right to the plate.
I can't get over that, Adam. The first time you walk into a Major League stadium is your debut. That is incredible.
Sold out Dodger Stadium. And he said that, you know, he played in the first ever game at Camden Yards. The Orioles have a great picture of that in the concourse. Here's the 1-2. Oh, up and in with a fastball. It straightens up Canelo. He gets out of the way. It's 2-2. You see Billy Ripken and Cal Ripken running out for the first time, the Orioles at Camden Yards, and the guy standing in the middle of them is Mike Devereaux. 2-2 pitch coming. And a breaking ball tap lightly, foul third base side. But Devo said that, in his time playing with the Orioles, obviously before the Nationals and with Camden Yards and how the Orioles were as a ball club, he said he never played in front of a game that wasn't a sellout at Camden Yards. Incredible. 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball dives down low, ball 3. So Canelo was down in the count, 0-2. And now all of a sudden 3-2 is the count here. Longtime Orioles voice, Joe Angel, also going into the Orioles Hall of Fame today. Pitch and a light ground ball to the right side of the infield. Up with it, Cabrera, the second baseman. And with time, he throws out his counterpart, Canelo. And the inning is over. Bowie goes down in order. We head to the last of the second. 2-0, the Bay Sox lead it on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
The Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around and is free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Great to be with you tonight from TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey, which apparently is very close to a place they call Somerset. 2-0 Bowie leads it. Here is the powerful Dermis Garcia. Look at these numbers. He's hitting 181, but he's got 22 homers. As here's the pitch. And it's off speed and a strike on the outside. And the count is 0-1. How many first pitch fastballs do you think this guy sees?
I mean, Dermis Garcia, the power that he has in his swing, even this week when he's flown out, it has been to the wall.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball's up high. And they count 1-1. Garcia's got 3 homers in this series. And he's got 4 hits. So he really is an all-or-nothing hitter. A 1-1 coming. And a fastball up and away ball to it. It's been a tale of 2 series for him, really. He had 4 hits and the 3 homers in the first 2 games. Both Somerset wins. The last 2, both Bowie wins. He's 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts. 2-1 coming. Changeup getting a wave and a miss. And the count 2-2.
The good old Adam Dunn.
You gotta love how Sedlock changes speeds, don't you? Yeah, you could tell that Garcia was really flummoxed by that. The slow wind of the 2-2 pitch. And another change, but it's down low, ball 3. On deck, the only man in this lineup for Somerset that played for Trenton in the 2019 Championship Series, Isaiah Gilliam. Switch hitter. The wind of the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. He threw him another changeup. Why not? And it's a second strikeout of the night for Cody Sedlock.
Number 24, left fielder Isaiah Gilliam.
The one retired, and here is Gilliam. He's another guy that's had a lot of strikeouts of late. 8 strikeouts in his 16 trips. But he also has a 9-game hit streak. Here he is. Switch hitter from the left side. He's hitting .260. He's got 7 homers and 30 driven in. Bay Sox are playing to Pohl. As here's the pitch. And a breaking ball up high. Ball 1. Have you wondered with these new shifting rules, Paul, which guys they'd have the all-out shift on? You got to wonder if Gilliam would be one. They're really playing in the Pohl here as he swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
You know, I've talked about that a lot this week because you can see how many hitters Bowie would be shifting against
Right.
when they consistently put Grenier right up the middle behind the second base bag.
Canelo swung around to the Pohl side for a left-handed hitter. The 1-1 coming. Fastball lifted foul out of play. Off to the left, sliced. That almost looked like an Adam Pohl drive on a short par 4. Right into the trees. Count 1-2.
That's what I spent my quarantine trying to fix.
How did it go?
It went pretty well, I will say.
Count is a ball and 2 strikes to Gilliam. Here it comes. Changeup hit in the air, popped him up. Shallow center, Watson trotting in. He's still coming in, standing and waiting now to make the catch on a soaring pop fly, and 2 down in the inning. A second straight frame. There's 2 outs and nobody on. And now Jason Lopez, Venezuelan 23-year-old catcher, getting his first crack at Double-A this season, will step to the plate. Bowie leading 2-0 in the second inning.
Portland beating Binghamton 2-1 in the 4th inning there, and Akron beating Altoona 1-0 early in Akron. I think it's time now in game number 81 we start weaving those in a little bit.
No doubt about it. The pitch and a fastball away, and the count 1-0. So once again, the Bay Sox are tied for 3rd in the Double-A Northeast League. The top 2 will play for the title. There's no bronze medal game in this 2021 season. The 1-0 pitch, and it's in there. A strike of the outside corner, and the count 1-1 to Lopez. Right now, Akron and Somerset have the same record, and they're a game and a half in front of Bowie and Portland. The Bay Sox and Portland have the same record. They're 1 out in the loss column as a breaking ball off the outside. It's ball 2. You know, the Bay Sox don't play Portland. They don't play Akron again, but they do play Somerset one more time in a few weeks at home at Prince George's Stadium.
Yeah, and that'll be a season-defining series, I think, for Bowie.
What a huge weekend this is right here. The 2-1 to Lopez, and a cold strike, an off-speed pitch. It's 2-2.
Because the other thing is Bowie has Richmond next week, who has completely fallen off a cliff in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, they've fallen below the 500 mark after being well above for the majority of the year. The wind of the 2-2, and a foul. Watch out, Pohl's on it. Straight back out of play. And they count 2-2. I noticed these chairs have wheels. I'm ready.
You're going to need to. We'll see probably 5-6 more just like that in this game. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Paul's got a little bit of a plexiglass window in front of him. He's got some protection. The pitch, and a swing and a chop ball to third. Back on it, Dorian gloves, long throw. It's high, and it eludes the grasp of Welk. It stays on the field of play, but that's going to be an error. Rutschman picks it up. He's going to tag the runner just to make sure Lopez, but they ruled that he did not head towards second, and more than likely a second error it is. It's an error on Dorian. That's the second Bowie error of the game. And now Max Burt will bat, and Somerset will get a chance here in a spot where the inning should have been over.
Yeah, but just to wrap up this next couple of weeks here for Bowie, it's Richmond, then Reading, and then Erie. So when you come back to Bowie and you have that second week against Somerset, I mean, that could be a really, really defining series for your season, because pick up some wins against Reading and Erie.
Sedlock sets. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball foul back to the top of the screen. Nothing in wonder to Max Bird. You know, another angle to this as well is where the Bay Sox will be playing down the stretch. They, I believe, have 6 weeks left in the season after this week, and 4 are at home. Well, 2/3 of their games are at home after tomorrow night. The 0-1 to Bird. And a hard hit ball to short. Gloving Grenier on one hop and a sidearm flip to get the force at second. The inning is over. We're through 2 innings here in Somerset. The Bay Sox have a 2-0 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage. We understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, the Bay Sox got off to a good start. 2 runs in the first inning. We now head to the top of the third. The Bay Sox have a 2-0 lead. And here with a call in this third are Paul Fritschner.
Well, thank you very much, Adam. Patrick Dorian will lead off as Bowie goes back to the top of the order for the Bay Sox in a 2-0 game. And now we see Kyle Nickel, the home plate umpire, going over to the Somerset dugout again. Are they going to ask for a towel again? They are. This now the 3rd time in this series that we've seen the umpiring crew do this, asking the pitcher to towel down their arm. I'm wondering if it's because of some sort of a rosin issue, if it's a enforcement type of policy, not ejecting the pitcher or anything like that, just asking him to towel off his arm. But Patrick Dorian will come to the plate. He walked and scored in the first inning, and Adley Rutschman will follow, then Kyle Stowers. Dorian facing Johnny Brito, pitching out of the windup. Here it comes, and he swings over the top of a fastball. No balls and a strike. Bowie 2 runs on 2 hits. They have 2 errors in this game, and Somerset without a run on a hit. Here's the pitch, and Dorian takes it outside from Brito, and it's a ball and a strike. Dorian with a great eye to start off this game to reach base. Brito out of the wind, the pitch, and he goes off speed inside there, and the count's now 2-1. But Bowie trying to take a 3-2 lead in this series after evening the series last night. Dropped the first 2 games, come back and win the next 2. Now here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul, just behind the plate. And it counts even at 2. Adley Rutschman batting as a left-handed hitter. He is on deck. And Kyle Stowers, another lefty. He's in the hole. Johnny Brito up to 47 pitches on the night. Here comes 48. He's ready out of the wind. Now the pitch. And Dorian swings underneath of that one. Strike 3, his second strikeout of the night. And now Brito has retired 6 straight batters in 7 of the last 8. Both strikeouts by Brito have been swinging strikeouts. And Adley Rutschman is the batter. Rutschman a single and a run scored. Kyle Stowers waiting. Yusniel Diaz then after. Rutschman, a left-handed hitter. A switch hitter, but hitting lefty both times tonight. Here's the pitch to him. And a fastball is outside. A ball and no strikes. Rutschman hitting the bat, or hitting with a bat with a black handle, blonde barrel. The Bay Sox in a road gray set of uniforms again. The 1-0 pitch. Rutschman watches it in by his feet, 2-0. Somerset has gone back to the navy tops with the white pants. They wore the pinstripes for the first few games of the series. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Rutschman hits it in the air to left field. Gilliam there over to his right, and he makes the catch. And there are now 2 retired. That's the 7th straight batter retired by Johnny Brito. And Kyle Stowers is the batter. Stowers was robbed of a home run last night. He was not the only one. Michael Beltre in center field robbed Stowers of a home run. But as I mentioned, he was not the only home run that was robbed last night. Here's the pitch. Stowers grounds it over to the right side. Beltre brought 2 home runs back into the yard. And because of those 2 home runs that he brought back, he made SportsCenter. He was the number 5 play in the nation last night. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Stowers swings out in front of it, strike 2. Rare enough that you rob 1 home run in a game, but to rob 2 in about 3 innings, that's something special. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 3rd, the pitch, and a fastball runs up and out. A ball and 2 strikes. So whereas last night we saw the walks be an issue for the starter, Luis Medina, only 1 walk so far for Brito. He's had his command and control there. The 1-2 pitch, and Stowers weakly taps it foul to the Somerset dugout. It stays 1-2. Stowers flew out to left field his first time up. Yusniel Diaz in the on-deck circle. His 2 RBI double plated the 2 runs that Bowie has so far in this game. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, and it's low and in, 2-2. Bowie has outscored Somerset 12-3 since that devastating loss by the Bay Sox in Game 2. Bowie took a 4-3 lead in that game before Somerset answered for 5 runs of their own. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kyle Stowers. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits a major league fly ball down the left field line. Over for it is Gilliam. Now into a little Bermuda's triangle. He calls everyone off, and Gilliam makes the catch for out number 3, just by the foul line. 3 up, 3 down for the 2nd straight inning for Bowie. And it's still 2-0 into the bottom of the 3rd on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed lays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Cody Sedlock goes back to the mound for his third inning of work as the Bay Sox lead in this game 2-0. Cody Sedlock has only allowed 2 base runners tonight. A single by Oswaldo Cabrera and a play made by Jason Lopez. Lopez reaching on an error in that second inning. Now it's Frederick Cuevas. Cuevas, his first double-A at-bat here, left-handed hitter. Right fielder, the pitch, and he swings and hits it in the air into right field, shallow. Malking Canelo out from second, makes the catch, and there's one away. That'll do wonders for your pitch count.
Center fielder, number 16, Brandon Lockridge.
And the lineup goes back to the top for Brandon Lockridge. Last night, Brandon Lockridge reached base 3 times, all on singles, but he never scored, and he was left in scoring position all 3 times up. He stole a base, was left at second twice, he was left at third once, but that was the story of last night's game for the Somerset Patriots. Men left on base. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes it up and in from Sedlock. Ball 1. Brandon Lockridge, a strikeout swinging in the first inning. Bowie leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. 1 away. Lockridge, then Peraza in the frame. The 1-0 pitch. And Sedlock comes back with a breaking ball. Outer half of the plate this time. So he goes inside, goes outside. And it's 1-1. Bowie 2 runs on the 2 hits, but Bowie has committed 2 errors. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch from Sedlock. And there's another slider there, called for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Sedlock working ahead of these hitters tonight. He has 2 strikeouts through his first 2 and a third innings. Sedlock out of the wind, set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blew a fastball right by him. Strikeout number 3 for Cody Sedlock. 2 of them have been by Brandon Lockridge. And Oswald Peraza is the batter. Cody Sedlock has only allowed 2 base runners tonight. Again, the single and the error. That has been it. Sedlock really stringing these good starts together. Looking good here early. The pitch. And he goes low and away to Peraza. Ball 1. Peraza lined out strongly to second base in his first at-bat. Rocket off the barrel. Here's the 1-0. And it's hit in the air. Should be playable right behind the plate. Adley Rutschman drops the mask now. Backing up, makes the catch. That is one of the hardest plays in baseball to make. The catcher fielding a pop-up like that, but Rutschman able to back up, make the play, and end the inning. And we'll head to the 4th. Bowie leading 2-0 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. but less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Top of the fourth inning now for the Bay Sox. They'll have Yusniel Diaz, Seth Mejia-Spreen, and Toby Welk to the plate. 2-0, the Bay Sox leading the Somerset Patriots. Yusniel Diaz, a 2 RBI double in his last at-bat. The only runs of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and a fastball crosses for a strike, just catching the outer half of the plate. Boy, the outer black there has been opened up by the home plate umpire, Kyle Nickel, and that's a pitch pitchers love. Here's the pitch, and it bounces in front of the plate. That's a 58-foot pitch that Diaz takes with ease. But if that outer half of the plate opens up, that really unlocks a night for a pitcher, keeping balls away from the barrels of bats. Now the 1-1, and Diaz swings over the top of that one, strike 2.
Yeah, you could see that they worked him away there again, and they want to stay away from that power because Diaz is really a pull hitter, and that double he hit was a hard ground ball down the left field line.
And he has such an uppercut swing too, the 1-2 inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So when you're a power hitter with a swing like that, you can get a lot of elevation on those pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brito out of the line. Now steps off. Diaz steps out, takes a practice swing. Again, it's Mejia-Spreen waiting. Diaz with one of 2 Bowie hits so far. The 2-2 pitch. And that's a called strike 3, inner half of the plate this time. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Johnny Brito.
He went off speed. I think that Diaz thought that was a pitch that was going to break out of the zone, but it was a changeup.
And that's the 9th straight batter that the pitcher Johnny Brito has retired. Now, Adam, this is your first experience here in Somerset.
Yes.
And you mentioned walking in, for fans that may be familiar with the old Eastern League. I was not able to make it to that stadium before they were cut out of the Eastern League. As here's the first pitch to Mejia-Spreen, and he takes it for a strike on the outer half. That this ballpark is reminiscent of another ballpark.
The one we just left. I mean, it really looks a lot like Trenton, which is only about 40 miles away from here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Mejia-Spreen, and he chases a little outside, swinging strike 2.
And we do miss the Trenton Thunder. You know, they were a big part of the Eastern League, a great staff, just great people that worked there. And it was quite a shock when it was announced the Yankees were moving from Trenton here to Somerset, the only change in our league.
The pitch, and again, it bounces in front of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now to Mejia-Spreen, but yeah.
Because, you know, you look at it, Paul, the majority of other leagues in minor league baseball have changed greatly. Once the Eastern League is as much the same as any other league in all of the minors.
Yeah, I would say probably the Florida State League would be the only other league that was touched even less than this one was. Here's the pitch, and it's grounded foul up the third baseline. But yeah, the Florida State League and the Eastern League staying almost exactly the same.
The only thing about the Florida State League was they were a high A league, and now they're a low A league. So it's kind of weird, but they're seeing a different level of baseball this year.
1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 4th inning, Bowie by 2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball into right center field. Now drifting over into right. Cuevas there to make the catch. And there are 2 down in the inning. 10 straight batters retired now by the pitcher, the right-hander, Johnny Brito.
And it shows you how important it is to be able to get to a pitcher early. A lot of times a starter has his toughest time in that first inning. You're facing a tough part of the order. You're just getting your feel for the game. This is Brito's first ever home start as a Double-A pitcher, and Bowie was able to get to him a bit early.
All 5 batters retired this second trip through the order. The first pitch into Toby Welk, a called strike. Again, a breaking ball, outer half of the plate. Bowie with those 2 first-inning runs, and that's been it. Now the 0-1, swinging a foul back to the screen, but Bowie has now outscored Somerset 14-3 since Game 2 of the series. Bowie's completely turned this series on its head. I texted you after Game 2, Adam, and you were asking me my early impressions of the series, and I texted you after Game 2 and talked about how impressive Somerset looked. Their pitching staff was phenomenal. The 0-2 pitch, and it's low and outside, a ball and 2 strikes. And I said, you know, if they can really start swinging the bat more, granted they scored 8 runs in the second game, but it was just, to me, a circumstance of the situation and how the game played out. And Bowie's been able to turn things around and shut their offense down. Only 3 runs in the next 2 1/3. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Go ahead to the bottom of the 4th, and the Bay Sox maintain their 2-0 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BAYSOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Back now on the Bay Sox Baseball Network, bottom of the 4th inning. Oswaldo Cabrera, Josh Bro, and Dermis Garcia, the due-up, and really settled into a groove in the last few innings. Bowie without a base runner since there was 1 out in the 1st inning. Yusniel Diaz has doubled the last Bowie base runner. And now here into the bottom of the 4th inning, the Patriots haven't had a base runner since there were 2 outs in the 2nd. Cody Sedlock out of the wind. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball down the middle. A called strike 1. Cabrera, he singled in the 1st inning. Then he got to 2nd on a wild pitch and got to 3rd on an error. Bowie with 2 errors in the game, the 0-1, and it's hit in the air, twisting into the seats along the 3rd base line.
We got a little scoreboard update. Once again, Bowie trailing Somerset and Akron by a game and a half coming into today. Akron is now trailing. Altoona's up 2-1 in the 5th inning. Or no. I'm sorry. I misheard it. They're tied at 1 in the 5th inning. So tied up 1-1, Altoona and Akron.
No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball hit in the air, left field. This one is deep, backing up Mejia's Breen, but he'll stop and make the catch. Out number 1. Adam, I don't know if you saw the other day, but there was an article in Baseball America talking about the overall quality of play in minor league baseball right now. And I thought it was really well written in the way they analyzed what it means to have good baseball, and talking about how the walk rate is elevated right now and the fielding percentages are down, and how the longer games can sometimes affect the attention spans of the players, especially when there are a lot of walks in a game. And here's the first pitch swinging. It's Josh Bro, and he fouls the ball straight back. But, at the Double-A level, they broke down each level. Again, this was an article in Baseball America. They broke down each level, and scouts remarked that they felt that the lowest level of deterioration was at the Double-A level, that they felt like that was the level that most closely resembled 2019, the pitch from Sedlock outside, and it's 1-1.
That's interesting. I know we just saw teams struggle mightily early in the season. I know Bowie did play teams that have struggled a lot this year, Harrisburg and Reading and the like. But the level of play we've seen has really gotten so much better as the season has progressed.
Here's the pitch, and a pitch misses up and in. There were some complaints from people down in the Florida State League because they use an automated strike zone down there. And in general, the Florida State League would enjoy a bit of a larger strike zone because that's where pitchers are utilizing their different pitches more. They're learning how to command their pitches. A swing and a miss there from Josh Bro, and strike two. So the umpires give a little bit more leeway to the strike zone down there in Florida. But with the automated strike zone, it's obviously very tight. You know exactly what's a strike and what's not. So the games go longer. There are more walks. And with longer games, fielders may not have the same kind of attention span as they would have in a normal game. The 2-2 pitch up and in, 3 balls and 2 strikes with a fastball. And you say that, well, they're professional baseball players. How can that affect their attention span? But you can see these games with tons of walks go into 4.5 hour games. And that just wears on you as a fielder when you're standing out there for so long. The 3-2 pitch hit in the air, left center field. Again, this is deep, but it's playable. Zach Watson is there over to his right. He makes the catch. But it was just an interesting breakdown on some of the differences between 2019 and this year with a year off in between.
And I think a lot of it is the way that teams are playing the game of baseball, meaning pitchers are out there to strike out hitters, and hitters are out there trying to work long counts at bats, trying to swing at pitches they can do damage at. Nobody's really out there to just try to get a ball put in play.
Nope. It's all or nothing. Here's the pitch to Dermis Garcia, and he hits it into right center field. This one is back. This one is deep. It's all the way to the wall, but making the catch is Kyle Stowers. You talk about all or nothing. It's that man at the plate, Dermis Garcia. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Cody Sedlock. He's retired 7 straight. And we will head to the 5th. The Bay Sox leading 2-0 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
We move into the top of the 5th inning already, Adam. Very fast-moving game as the Bay Sox lead at 2-0, and these pitchers have dominated. And Adam, As you take it back over here in the fifth, the Bay Sox with 2 runs on 2 hits, Somerset with no runs on 1 hit. And to the plate, it's Caden Grenier.
Yeah, so let's see the bottom of the Bowie order. Grenier, Watson, and Canelo can get something going, because this has been quite a run here. 11 in a row retired by the right-hander Brito. He throws, and he beats Grenier with a fastball. Grenier was late to it, and the count 0-1. Does Caden have another late May, early June surge in him? The pitch, and he takes a cold strike, an off-speed pitch over the plate. It's 0-2. Grenier hit just 194 in July, so it's been a little bit of a tough stretch over a prolonged period of time for Caden at the plate, as he takes a slider bending down low, and the count is at a ball and 2 strikes. And I know it was only 1 play earlier today, but with a runner at third, 2 down, a ground ball deep in the hole, Grenier made a very tough play look easy. 1-2. Swing at a chop ball foul off to the third base side. It's the thing that fans look at least about a ball player, their defensive aptitude, and it's something that stands out immediately as far as, can a guy be a big league regular? How are they as a defender? 1-2 coming. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down. And Grenier's down on strikes. And how about this for Brito? That's now 3 of the last 4 he has struck out here in the second time through the order. He's retired everyone. And Zach Watson will now come to the plate for the Bay Sox. Watson grounded out to third his first time up today, but he's another one having a good series here. Hits in 6 of 7 on the trip entering tonight. He was hitting 300 on this 2-week road trip into today, as it's a breaking ball strike on the outside. It's 0-1. You think about power, right? And you look at this Bay Sox lineup. You got Dorian, Rutschman, and Stowers at the top, as Watson attempted a bunt, but he missed it. And the count's 0-2. I'd like to see if Toby Welk has double-digit homers. It's either 9 or 10 that Welk has between Aberdeen and Bowie. But Zach Watson in this lineup is a 4th that does. He's got 12 home runs altogether on the year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. They got him. Another strikeout. And right now, Brito is just dominating this Bay Sox lineup.
Second baseman number 5, Malkeem Canelo.
That's 13 in a row retired.
Toby Welk with 9 home runs this year combined, Adam.
Yeah, so that might have been a tough question. Who are the 4 in the lineup tonight that have hit double-digit homers on the year? As here's the pitch. And Canelo lays down a bunt. Brito off the hill. It's a third baseman, though, coming, and he called him off. Burt barehands it, and he throws out Canelo. An outstanding play. Great communication there. And the inning, just like that, is over. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 Bowie leading in Somerset on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
The group joining us tonight.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, we got a pitcher's duel tonight here in Somerset. 2-0 Bowie leading the Bay Sox. They had a 2-0 lead, Paul. 4 batters into the game. They have not had a base runner since, so they have been relying on this right-hander, Cody Sedlock, who has really had an outstanding night tonight.
Yeah, Cody Sedlock is about to throw his 56th pitch. Adam Brito has thrown 80.
He had a long first inning, 80 pitches for Brito through 5 innings. Sedlock is at 56 through 4. Only one Somerset hit tonight. Here's the powerful left-handed batting. Isaiah Gilliam is a switch hitter. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss through a changeup. And the count is 0-1. Well, the Orioles had one of the great switch hitters of all time, the great Eddie Maria. They had another guy that used to be a switch hitter. As Gilliam lines one foul over the screen. You see what I'm getting at here, Paul? Are you enjoying this segue? Cedric Mullins, a switch hitter, no more. And that's a good thing. The wind to the 0-2 pitch and a lifted foul off to the left side because what did Cedric just do?
His 19th home run of the season to give the Orioles a 3-2 lead over the Rays and also extend his hitting streak to 15 games.
That's great to see. Mullins, he just keeps getting it done, doesn't he? He's been outstanding. The pitch. Swing! And up with a fastball. Oh, Sedlock has just been mixing and matching his pitches so beautifully tonight. And that is a third time in now 5 innings that he has struck out the leadoff man in an inning. He's retired the first batter of every Somerset inning. As here's Jason Lopez, who reached on the Dorian throwing error in the second inning. He's throwing 4 pitches tonight as Sedlock delivers. And a breaking ball stays up high. And the count is 1-0. You know, a lot of guys say they throw 4 pitches, but they really don't throw them all that often. And Sedlock's really mixing them beautifully. He delivers. And a swing and a line shot to center. To his left on the run to make the catch. A belt-tie grab is Zach Watson. Boy, that ball was lined sharply. He went after him with a 1-0 fastball. Lopez was on it, but hit right at Watson, 2 down. And now Max Bird bats, 2-0 Bowie leading in the bottom of the 5th inning. A big ball game. You know, there's a chance the Bay Sox would be a half game away from the best record in the AA Northeast League if they win tonight. And Akron, who last we checked was tied. If those Ducks lose, pitch and a changeup, getting a big swing and a miss from Max Burt, 0-1. Burt from North Andover, Massachusetts, same town, same hometown as a former Bay Sox. In the bigs now, Mike Yastrzemski has a curveball strike on the outside, and it's 0-2. Now, what must it feel like to be from North Andover, Massachusetts, and drafted by the hated Yankees? The 0-2 coming, and a high fastball lifted foul, straight back out of play. It stays 0-2.
You must find out very quickly who your real friends and your real family are.
It's got to be hard to take that Red Sox hat off and put on the Yankees cap. What do you think Grandma did?
I don't know.
Did she hang with him? 0-2 the count. You know, little Max, you might get traded someday as there's a swing at a broken bat roller foul onto the right side. And that is another bat that, as the great Joe Angel would say, if he hit a base hit, that bat died a hero. Unfortunately, that bat did not. Joe Angel is another being honored tonight at Camden Yards by the Orioles. One of the great voices. He was with the Orioles' great broadcaster, John Miller, on games in the 1980s. When John Miller went on to the San Francisco Giants in the late 90s, Angel, a few years later, came back to be the lead voice of the Orioles for really the last few decades of his outstanding career. The 0-2 pitch, and it's off the outside, ball one. And as an Oriole fan, it still gets you excited when you hear the words. The Orioles are in the win column, and hopefully they're able to do it tonight with Joe Angel in the house at Camden Yards. The 1-2 to Burt. Fastball hit in the air, shallow right. Out is Canelo. In is Stowers. Stowers slides. He can't make the catch. Burt rounds first. They throw behind him. Well gloved it, but he could not make a blind tag. He just kind of swung his glove trying to find Burt, but Burt's in there with a bloop single to right. That was an adventure all the way.
Yeah, there was a chance right there that Toby Welk is standing on first base. He was positioned fine, and then as Kyle Stowers came charging down to try and make that catch, there was a chance that Welk could have swiped that tag in. It was a hard round around first base for Max Burt.
Here's the man making his Double-A debut tonight, the left-handed batting, Frederick Cuevas. And when you make your debut, you want to make something happen right away. And he swung first pitch and popped out to Canelo in his first at-bat. Cuevas has played 43 games at High A Hudson Valley. He's played 8 games at Triple-A Scranton Wilkes-Barre. But this is game number 1 in Double-A Somerset. The pitch and a fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner. And the count on the good one. It's rare to see a guy that's played some Triple-A ball making his overall Double-A debut. But that's the case for Cuevas here tonight. Grinder towards the middle. Canelo around to the Pohl side. The pitch, and it's a fastball up and away, and the count's 1-1. 2-0. Bowie leads the bottom of the 5th inning here in Somerset. Once again, the Patriots won the first 2 of this series, the Bay Sox, winning the most previous 2. Series finale tomorrow at 5:05 p.m. The 1-1. And a breaking ball strike. And the count's 1-2 on the inner half of the plate.
That breaking ball looks really good, doesn't it, Adam?
It really does. And that was the curveball. He throws a slider as well. That was the big hook. Sadlock peers over. Welk is holding on Burt, who's got a very short lead at first. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball off the outside. And the count is 2-2. Are we on national TV tomorrow night, Paul? Is that why we're ESPN Sunday night Double-A baseball?
Well, I'm sure if Luis Severino starts tomorrow night with Adley Rutschman, the #1 prospect in baseball, why not ESPN?
That's right. 5:05 p.m. is our start time tomorrow for the series finale. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. All speed down and in. Cuevas chases with a one-handed cut. The inning is over. A 2-out single, nothing more. What a night so far for Cody Sedlock. Now 5 innings in. We go to the 6th. 2-0 Bowie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, The Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems. Office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
So great to be with you tonight. We head to the top of the sixth. Third time to the order for Bowie. Here's Dorian. And he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Yeah, they count 0-1. Johnny Brito making his second Double-A start is retired. Now 14, check that, 15 in a row. Pitch and a lifted high foul pop out of play left side. It's 0-2. 15 in a row retired since Houston Hills' 2-run double down the left field line with one down in the first inning. The 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. He got him a cutting slider down and in. Dorian is a seventh strikeout victim here for Brito tonight. He was at 80 pitches through 5 innings. As here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman then Stowers, as this is the top of the Bay Sox order here. I like this having Stowers behind Rutschman in that 3 spot in the order. Rutschman in for the left side, the pitch, and Adley swings and chops one foul. Right near the Somerset dugout, first base side. It's 0-1. He singled softly on a little flare on a changeup, a 2-strike pitch away. And Adley, a great piece of hitting, just kind of fought it off down the left field line. His first time out as a breaking ball bends down low. And they count 1-1. That was an outstanding take. Started in the zone and it bent down out of it. As Brito taking his time, the wind and the 1-1 to Adley. And it's on the inside corner. He threw him another off-speed pitch. Now, Rutschman's getting work backwards here. He has not seen a fastball in this at-bat. Count 1-2 to Adley. As Brito delivers. And it's under the knees. And the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, thank goodness Bowie got a few off Brito in the opening inning. Because it has been tough sailing since. He throws, swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Shortstop to his left, gloving. Peraza behind the bag at second. And he throws out Rutschman for the second out of the 6th inning. That's about as good as Bowie has hit the baseball, though, in the last few innings. And now Kyle Stowers comes to the plate. He's flied out to left twice in the game. 2-0 Bowie in the top of the 6th. They're playing to Pohl. Here's the pitch. Big cut at a breaking ball. Oh, Stowers nearly came out of his shoes. It's 0-1.
This series might be the hardest I've seen Stowers consistently swing in his time with Bowie.
Wow, that's saying something. As he swings and lifts a soaring pop fly. But foul out of play left side is 0-2.
And he was robbed of a home run last night. I mean, it made SportsCenter. It was a top 10 play.
Yes.
With Michael Beltre in center field leaping up at the wall to bring a home run back into TD Bank Ballpark.
Brito's ready, a deep breath. The wind of the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball up and away, ball 1. Third baseman Burt is way off the bag. Shortstop in Pereza is right up the middle here, or shaded up the middle, I should say. So they're playing Stowers to pull in the infield. The pitch, and he swings and chops one weakly foul off to the first base side.
At speed pitch.
The Orioles drafting another outfielder in the first round this year, 5th overall, Colton Cowser. And what a start he's had. He's 6 for 9 in 3 games to open his professional career. Great to see in the rookie level Florida League. What are they calling that league now? It used to be the Gulf Coast League. 1-2 coming. And a breaking ball, foul tip, caught by the catcher in Lopez, and with it, the inning's over. 8th strikeout of the night for Brito. What an outstanding effort by this young right-hander. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-0 Bowie leading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, Cody Sedlock for a second straight start here is working into the 6th inning. Great to see. 3rd time through the order, Brandon Lockridge, leadoff hitter for Somerset, will bat. 2-0 Bowie leads. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sedlock, the right-hander, ready to go. Nods his approval to Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And it's too high, a fastball, ball 1. Lockridge, then Peraza, and then Cabrera for Somerset in this 6th inning. The 1-0 coming, and it's too high, an all-speed pitch. Ball 2. Well, we don't do this very often. We got to talk about that between-inning promotion.
Fantastic. They set up a volleyball net down the aisle, and a massive beach volleyball that had to be 4 feet wide was tossed in between the crowd.
Here's the pitch, and it's in there, a strike, a fastball to the outside. And the goal of it was to not have the ball be in your section when the clock ran out.
Exactly. So you wanted to keep hitting the ball over the net. If the ball was in your section, you lost.
The pitch. And that ball's into the air to left field. Back on Mejia Spreen. Running out of room. It's gone. Lockridge is in his 6th home run of the year. And he's gotten Somerset on the board. It's a 2-1 ball game with a solo home run. Leading off this bottom of the 6th inning.
C&G Power Swing of the game. Here, C&G can help you save energy and money.
And that did go over both tiers of signage behind the outfield wall. As here is Oswald Peraza, right-handed hitter. He's over 2 tonight. Oh, let's see if Sedlock can work through it here. He delivers. And a breaking ball stays up high, ball 1. He's missed up early in this inning. I was looking up Oswald Peraza, and I thought it sounded a little bit familiar, Paul. Did you know there was a pitcher named, not Oswald Peraza, but Oswaldo Peraza. There's a hard ground ball, base hit into left field by the diving shortstop, Grenier. And all of a sudden, things are turning a bit sour. This third time through the order for Sedlock, as Osvaldo Cabrera will come to the plate. Now, there was a former Orioles pitcher named Osvaldo Peraza on the 1988 Orioles, the team that went 0-21 to start the year. And he was a Double-A pitcher in Hagerstown before Bowie in the Orioles system. Did you know? Here is an Osvaldo. So we had Oswald, now we have Osvaldo. Osvaldo Cabrera, big power hitter. The pitch, swing at a lifted pop, foul. Out of play to the left side. It's 0-1. So a run is in. A runner is at first. Nobody is out. And activity has started in the Bay Sox pen, which is in foul territory down the left field line. And it's a right-handed pitcher that is getting loose for the Bay Sox here. Sedlock delivers. And a breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman blocks it. He's going to throw behind the runner at first. But Peraza dives back with a right hand safely. Nice play by Adley Rutschman there. And it's so big to keep the runner at first base here because a ground ball. You get a double play here. It completely changes the feeling of this game.
Yeah, the middle infield for Bowie, so strong defensively to be able to turn a double play like that.
Grenier, the shortstop, is towards the middle here with a left-handed hitter in Cabrera, a switch hitter from the left side. We're in the power part of the order here. There's a fastball lashed foul out of play to the left. Count 1-2. Osvaldo Cabrera is 1 for 2 tonight. And he's now got a hit in every game, all 5 in this series. Now Sedlock's ready to go. The pitch, and it's off speed and down. I think he threw the changeup. And Rutschman's able to glove it there right at the top of the dirt. Yeah, the count is 2-2. Lockridge led off the inning with a long homer to left, his 6th of the year. And then a well-hit single and a hard ground ball pulled through the left side of the infield by Peraza. Here's a 2-2 pitch now. He throws. And a lifted foul fly off a fastball. Out of play left side. He worked it with that heater away. And Cabrera was able to fight it off. And will do it again here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. What a night it's been for Sedlock. He came into this inning, no runs allowed on just 2 hits. That 2-2 pitch. Curveball grounded to first, knocking it down. Welke finds it. He'll now flip into Sedlock covering to get the out. Now that's a ground ball. If Welke gloves cleanly, you might have a double play or a chance at it. You at least are able to get the force, but he did a good job there, Paul, to just get at least 1 out,
yeah,
which was huge.
Self-awareness there to be able to pick that ball up and just turn it around. He didn't even take a look at second base, just flipped on over there to first.
Now that means the tying run is in scoring position here for Somerset, the potential tying run. And here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bro, in his first Double-A week. But let's see if that's going to be it for Sedlock, as the Bay Sox may be making a move right here. We will have to check. As out there is Jeff Kunkel, the fundamentals coach, talking things over here with Sedlock.
Whoever is throwing the right-hander in the bullpen for Bowie can't quite see the number. He was starting to come into the game, and now they're going to leave Sedlock in. Whoever's throwing, I can't see who that is, Adam.
Yeah, it might be Klimek.
Whoever it is warming down there for Bowie, they were running down the foul line to come into the game. They were past the bullpen, running down the foul line to come in, and Sedlock reassumes the mound.
Well, very interesting here. You've got consecutive right-handed hitters in Bro and Garcia, big power hitters. Bro is 0 for 2 tonight. He got robbed by that great play by Grenier deep in the hole at short in the first inning. A base hit could tie the game. As dancing off second is Peraza. The pitch, chopped towards the middle. Canelo's there. He gloves, throws to first for the out. Peraza's up to third, 2 down in the inning. And let's see if they'll make the move now. A lot of times when you see a non-pitching coach come out to talk to a pitcher, they say you got one more batter, air it out. But that's not the case here. Dermis Garcia will bat. 2-1 Bowie leading. Somerset with a runner at third and 2 down. Big spot in the ball game. Garcia flied out to the wall and right his last time up. As Sedlock sets. And from the stretch, the Bowie righty throws. It's off speed, down and away. And the count 1-0. You know, Garcia's a hitter with 22 homers leading this AA Northeast League, Paul, meaning he's going to see a lot of off-speed pitches. You really have to trust your catcher if you're going to try to bury a breaking ball in a spot like this.
If there's anybody in the league to trust, it's the man behind the plate.
As Cody's ready. And now the 1-0 pitch. And it's off the outside. Another off-speed delivery. And the count is 2-0. Well, Sedlock's a right-handed pitcher. The Bay Sox reliever in the pen is also right-handed, so you wouldn't be making a move for a lefty-lefty matchup for the hitter to come. Counts 2-0. Gilliam's a switch hitter as well. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Rutschman blocks it down. Well, if anyone's swinging away, it'll be this guy, right?
This is a pitch that if Garcia gets a hold of, it could go a long way.
First base is open. The man on deck, the switch hitter, Isaiah Gilliam. As Cody peers in for the side, trying to keep this 2-1 Bay Sox lead intact in the 6th. The 3-0 coming, and it's off speed and up high, ball 4. That's the first walk Sedlock has issued today. And they're at the corners with 2 down, and that's going to be the end of the road for Cody. Well, Sedlock's going to leave with the Bay Sox on top, 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 down in this 6th inning. He really was outstanding here tonight. We're going to take a break. We return to Somerset. The Bay Sox in a big spot, lead 2-1. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is after this. The Bay Sox Baseball Network. When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Big spot of the ball game for one of the Bowie newcomers. Logan Gillespie is into this game in his third professional season. A JUCO product. Gillespie now working at the AA level for a first time. And he's going to deal to Isaiah Gilliam. Runners are at the corners. 2 men down in the bottom of the sixth inning. A run is in. 2-1 Bowie leads. Here is Gilliam. 0 for 2. He has struck out tonight. From the stretch, the Bowie right-hander's ready. And here's the pitch. Fastball a little bit above the belt. Ball 1. Well, it's a Bay Sox bullpen that has been in a bit of flux. And one of the newer faces in this pen is this right-hander. The 1-0 coming. And it's up and away. An off-speed pitch. Ball 2. Gillespie 6'2" he stands. 220 pounds. A 24-year-old right-hander. Orioles signed as a free agent this season out of Bakersfield, California. Hitter's count, he throws. And it's a cold strike with a fastball on the outside corner. I'll tell you, it's a fastball count. But when you're throwing right on the outer edge like that, that's still not a good pitch to hit, even if you were looking for the heat. Off first is Garcia. He's being held on by Welk. They're at the corners, though, for the Patriots of Somerset. The pitch, and a lifted fly ball, but foul. Out of play left side. Gillespie pulled the string a bit. It was off speed. Way out on the front foot there went the swing of Gilliam. Kind of a reaching cut. And it's 2-2. Now we haven't really had many opportunities for either team to score in this game. But this is a big spot here. Gillespie, that 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He caught him a high fastball. Oh, he blows away Gilliam. The inning is over. So Somerset gets a run, but they leave 2 aboard. We go to the 7th. What a ball game. 2-1 Bowie leads on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around and is free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, a new Somerset pitcher is on. We head to the 7th inning. The Bay Sox have a 2-1 lead. I do have an update, though, Paul. This is really for Paul. Nothing against our listening public, but, Paul, did you know Ofelky Peralta in AAA tonight, 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. He struck out 3. First time Ofelky goes 6 innings in a game this year. Great to see for the former Bay Sox right-hander. So Brito gives way here to a right-hander, Zach Green. 2-1, the Bay Sox lead it.
Well, thank you, Adam. And yes, the bearer of great news right there, Ofelke Peralta, with a great night tonight. And he's rebounding off a tough luck start his last time out. So good to see Ofelke after his promotion to the AAA level. 24 years old for Ofelke up there for Norfolk. But yes, it is Zach Green, the right-hander. He is on in relief of Johnny Brito. Zach Green, a 2.79 ERA. Began his season in Hudson Valley, high A affiliate of the Yankees, where he made 9 appearances. He has not made a start at the minor league level, but this is his 37th professional appearance. A right-hander taking over in a 2-1 game, and the first pitch to Yusniel Diaz is a called strike. With Somerset, this is his 14th appearance. He has a 2-3 record. 19 1/3 innings. He has allowed 6 earned runs. 203 batting average against, and his whip has been even better. Here's the pitch, and it runs in and hits Diaz on the left elbow. I don't believe, did that hit him on the elbow guard?
I think it did.
Think it did.
Well, it was a heater, too. Green's got a very good fastball, and that really got in quickly. Thank goodness that it got Yusniel on the elbow, and he wears an elbow guard. It looks like he's fine, but that's scary. I mean, that's a pitch that easily could have got a little bit higher and been a very dangerous one. That was well up and in. And the Bay Sox have their first base runner since the first inning here.
And that was when Diaz hit the 2 RBI double in that first inning. Diaz 1 for 2 tonight. But, yeah, Adam, if that ball gets up there around the head or neck area, that was a very fast heater. We don't have a radar gun here at TD Bank Ballpark, or at least we do, but I would need binoculars to see it out on the scoreboard.
Yeah, where is it?
Here's the pitch to Seth Mejia-Spreen, and it's a called strike. Now, if you squint your eyes, it's actually not up there right now.
Okay.
It's to the left of the face of the player on the scoreboard, but I've been told from those in the press box that it's about 4 to 5 miles per hour hot anyway. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, a ball and a strike. So
4 or 5 hot.
So they say when they need a reading, they just go down and ask a scout. Yeah, they said there was a fastball earlier this season that came in at 103, and they said we knew for a fact that pitcher did not throw 100 miles an hour.
How about that?
A ball and a strike, nobody out. Mejia-Spreen 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, and he swings through, strike 2. Yeah, that one, can you read that, Adam? Right to the left.
Yeah,
of
89. It says 89.
Okay, there we go. I was going to guess 88 or 89, but it's a little tough to see from all the way back here behind the plate. Press box location slightly up the first base line, ever so slightly. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Zach Green. Taking over from the starter for Somerset, Johnny Brito, whose final line reads 6 innings. He allowed 2 runs on 2 hits with a walk, and Adam, 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, that walk was the first batter of the game, so he really settled in. And he retired, I think, 17 in a row to finish the game.
Incredible. Faced the minimum the 2nd through the 6th innings. The pitch in to Toby Welk. That one's called for a strike. So that strikeout by Mejia-Spreen, the 9th combined strikeout for Somerset's pitching tonight. And this looks like the Somerset from the first 2 games. Here's the pitch. Welk checks his swing, and he did not go around, says Ben Rosen at first base. But the difference, though, is that Somerset's offense has not come through for their pitching staff so far. They have 3 at-bats left, trailing by a run, 2-1 the score. Toby Welk tonight 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. The pitch, and he takes a fastball inner half of the plate, 1-2. You know, if you can read that out there in right field, Adam, and I can't, maybe I need glasses. I've never needed.
You're too young for that, Paul.
I was just going to say. Check over to first base. Back in time is Yusniel Diaz.
It wouldn't make you look very sophisticated, though.
Is that a nice way to put it?
I like it.
1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 away in the 7th, the pitch. Fastball missing up and inside to Toby Welk. Playing first base tonight is Welk. Akron and Altoona tied at 2 in the 7th inning there. Hartford beating New Hampshire 7-3. But Portland has changed the tide in their favor, winning 2-1 in the 8th. The pitch. And a breaking ball grounded out to the pitcher. Back to second for 1. On to first for 2. An inning ending 1-4-3. Double play. Green to Cabrera to Garcia. And the inning is over. So Bowie gets the leadoff base runner from the hit by pitch by Diaz, but it is time to stretch at TD Bank Ballpark. Bowie leads it 2-1 into the bottom of the 7th on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Jason Lopez, Max Burt, and Frederick Cuevas in the bottom half of this 7th inning. Bowie leading it 2-1 right now in a tight game as we get into the final 9 outs for Somerset. The first pitch in and a breaking ball called for a strikeout or half of the plate. Logan Gillespie is the pitcher for Bowie, taking over from Cody Sedlock, who threw the 5 2/3 innings. He threw 89 pitches, 58 for strikes. Here's the pitch from Gillespie. And it's up and in to Jason Lopez. Count now even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lopez reached on an error in the 2nd inning, lined out to left in the 5th inning. But Sedlock, the 1 run on 4 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. The pitch and a breaking ball is low and away. 2-1 now your count. Sedlock stringing together a couple of very good starts for Bowie, especially after that last one in Richmond. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. A half-hearted swing from Jason Lopez, one of those where you get halfway around and realize, oh no, but it's too late. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max Burt waits on deck and Frederick Cuevas after. Gillespie out of the wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss. A fastball up and in, challenged him. A strikeout, his 2nd strikeout. He has faced 2 batters, and both of them have been swinging strikeouts. Max Burt is 1 for 2 tonight. Burt has 1 of the 4 hits for Somerset. Bowie with just 2 hits tonight. They've scored 2 runs. RBI double. Musniel Diaz in the 1st inning. The pitch, and Burt takes it inside. Another breaking ball, 1-0. But it was the 2 RBI double from Musniel Diaz in the top of the 1st inning that so far has proved to be the difference in the game. The 1-0, a swing and a miss. Max Burt, uppercut swing there, trying to tie the game. 317 down the left field line, 315 down the right field line, 402 to straightaway center. The pitch, and hit in the air, right field, should be playable. Behind first, it's Toby Welk, and by the line, he makes the catch as he backed up, out number 2. Frederick Cuevas is next. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Cuevas with a pop out to second in the 3rd inning, and he struck out swinging in the 5th. Logan Gillespie has retired all 3 batters that he has faced. Left-handed hitting Cuevas. He popped out to second in the 4th inning on the first pitch that he saw. Left-handed hitter, so they tried to shift him as much as they can. Caden Grenier playing up the middle. You can't shift anymore in Double-A. The pitch, the breaking ball taken for a strike. You must have 2 infielders on each side of the second base bag with their feet on the infield dirt. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch, low and in by the feet of Cuevas, and it's 1-1. 2-1 your score. 1 run coming in the bottom half of the 6th inning for Somerset. Solo home run, but they left runners on the corners. Now the pitch, a swing and a miss. He chased an outside fastball, and Gillespie yet again 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. A pitch away from getting Bowie back to the plate in the top of the 8th with a 2-1 lead. The pitch, low and in. Count now even at 2. Lineup will go back to the top for Brandon Lockridge, either with 2 outs in this inning or to start off the 8th. But it's the bottom of the 7th now. Here's the pitch, and a fastball runs just out. That was the pitch that Cuevas chased at 2 pitches prior, but he lays off this time. Cuevas, the 5th strikeout victim, the final strikeout of the night for Cody Sedlock. Here's the pitch, and a fastball called, strike 3, outer half of the plate, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts for Logan Gillespie, and we will head to the 8th inning. Bowie clinging to a 2-1 lead, and we will be back after this break for the 8th on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Go to the top of the 8th inning now, and Adam, as we move into this 8th inning, Bowie had one base runner in the 7th inning, but it was negated by a double play, and they still have faced the minimum since the 2nd inning.
Yeah, how about that? And they have the lead in a game in which they don't have a hit since 4 batters in. 2-1, the Bay Sox in front. Here's Grenier and a fastball strike. On the inside, it's 0-1. The question is 2 runs enough to get it done tonight? We've seen him do it at times, especially early on this year. The pitch, and it's off speed and a bit low, and the count 1-1. But Somerset has really locked it in atop the hill. Bay Sox have really not hit very many balls hard tonight. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Grenier in front of that one on the outer half of the plate. Strike 2. No, this is Zach Green in his second inning of work after Johnny Brito retired the final 17 that he faced in the game. How about that number? The 1-2, up and in. A fastball. 2-2 the count. Grenier's followed by Zach Watson and then Malkin Canelo. For Bowie in the top of the 8th inning. Yeah, the Bay Sox get something going to try to provide some insurance. Here's the pitch. Swing, get a line foul. Right back to the screen. Grenier got a really good cut. And what looked like a slider that hung up a little bit about thigh high. And the count stays 2-2. The 2-2 pitch coming. He delivers. Swing and a miss. He beat him with a high fastball. Strike 3.
Center fielder, Zach Watson.
The 1 down, and now Zach Watson will come to the plate. Now Watson tonight is grounded out to third, and he is struck out swinging.
Adam, what happens first? The Baltimore Orioles win the World Series, or Paul Fritschner wins a baseball ballpark 50-50 raffle?
Pohl could not get it done tonight. As there's an off-speed pitch or a strike on the outside. And the count is 0-1. There is a funny betting story of, I think it was the Frederick Keys when I was calling Keys games, which the whole team was mad at me. As there's a fastball off the outside, count 1-1. They needed another person to bet for every horse to have somebody in their drawing for the Kentucky Derby. The game was 30 or 40 minutes after the Derby. Everybody was super into it. They were going crazy. All the guys are throwing their ticket number down on the ground from what they drew up. The pitch, chop ball to third. Backhanding it is Burt. Long throw in time. Beating Watson by a step. There's 2 down. And Malkin Canelo will come to the plate. And they're looking around. Who won? Everybody's mad. You know, the big question, who actually won? And they realize that nobody that was there in the clubhouse won. And my phone started blowing up with text, did you win? Yes, I did. My celebration was in the booth. Here's Malkin Canelo. 2-1 Bowie leads the pitch. Fastball in there, a strike on the inside. 0-1. So Bowie has 2 hits in the game. The second batter of the game, Adley Rutschman, looped kind of a flare down the left field line. And then used Neil Diaz with his 2-run double. As there's strike 2, that outside corner's there tonight. A fastball strike. And Somerset is putting Bowie to rest quickly in their half of innings. The Bay Sox lead, though, 2-1 in the 8th. The pitch. Swinging a ball driven in the air. Deep down the line and right. Cuevas towards the corner at the wall. Makes the catch. He caught it, and then he slapped his mitt against the wall, maybe 2 feet to the 315-foot sign down the line in right field. A long fly ball out ends the 8th for Bowie. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Bay Sox lead is 2-1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Logan Gillespie, who allowed 2 runs in 2 innings here on Wednesday night in Somerset, has worked an inning and a third scoreless. He struck out 3 of the 4 he's faced. But here's the top of the order. The Bay Sox have a 2-1 lead. Brandon Lockridge batting the pitch, and a breaking ball fouled out of play to our broadcast right. And the count is 0-1. Lockridge hitting a solo home run, the only dent in Cody Sedlock's outstanding start. Cody 5 2/3 innings, 4 hits, a run. He walked 1 and struck out 5 as a fastball gets a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Though again, the Bay Sox don't have a hit since the first inning. You know, Bowie had more runs than hits last night in a walk-laden game, the pitch, and a fastball up high, ball 1. And here we are again, Paul. I mean, 2 runs on 2 hits. Bay Sox aren't getting many hits in this series.
No, they're not getting hits, but they've been timely when they have had them.
The 1-2 got him on a high fastball. He beats him with it. Lockridge down swinging. And what a night so far it has been here for Gillespie. He's retired all 5 faced, 4 via the strikeout. And here is Oswald Peraza. Right-handed hitter. And a sharp single his last time up. He's got 7 hits in this series. He's been outstanding. The wind of the pitch from Gillespie. And it's off the inside, ball 1. Paul, you mentioned it to me when we watched Gillespie warm up coming into the game, but he allows that when he breaks his hand, his throwing hand from the mitt, he throws, and there's a strike on the outside. He drops the hand down beneath his belt by his side to throw. You talked about the name Tim Lincecum. There was a former Oriole, too, Ubaldo Jimenez, that used to do that. As a changeup grounded to third, one hopper. Dorian's got it. The throw across the diamond in time. 2 down in the 8th.
So between Lincecum and Jimenez, are you trying to tell me that Gillespie's just going to pop out no-hitters for the Orioles here?
That would be pretty nice, right? You know, it is, though, an unusual style, isn't it, to have the ball is beneath your belt. It's almost at your knees for a moment while you're going to the plate with your body.
And he hides the baseball for so long. That was what set Lincecum apart for much of his career.
As Cabrera drives it towards the alley, right center, running it down, Watson to his left. He makes the catch. It's a quick 1-2-3 8th inning for Gillespie. We head to the 9th in a big one for Bowie. The Bay Sox trying to hang on. They lead 2-1 in Somerset on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BASOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.tv for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Alrighty, Bowie's trying to win a third consecutive game in Somerset, New Jersey. Bay Sox leading 2-1 in the top of the ninth inning. They have not had a hit since the first. How many times does a team not get a hit after the first inning and win? It can't happen often.
It's got to be pretty rare, right? Elias Sports Bureau, where are you?
Please help us out. We are in need. But this is the top of the Bay Sox order against Zach Green in his third inning of work. It's Dorian, Rutschman, and Stowers. Here's the pitch. Fastball a bit down and away, ball one. Now, one a line score tonight, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Bowie. And Somerset's got a run on 4 hits and no errors. A pitcher's duel tonight, the pitch. And it's down low, ball 2. Well, Dorian walked 3 times last night. He walked and scored in the first inning here today. What is the big swing of the bat in the game? Yusniel Diaz's 1 out, 2 RBI double. Who knew, right? How important it would be. The next one. And it's too high with a heater, ball 3. They'd love to get Dorian on here and then let the big boys try to make something happen. And speaking of big boys, as the count is 3-0 to Dorian. And here's the pitch. And there's a strike at the knees on the outer half with a fastball. The biggest boy of them all is up and warming in the Bay Sox pen.
The big fella.
Felix Bautista, the man that is now the Bowie closer. No doubt about it, getting ready. Here's the 3-1. Well off the outside, ball 4. The Bay Sox have the leadoff man on in the top of the ninth inning. As here comes Adley Rutschman. 1 for 3 with a run scored in the game.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Bay Sox could really use one of those Adley bombs right here.
He's already hit 2 in this series. He's Bowie's leader with 18 on the year. And when he gets one, it's not a cheapie. The close-up highlight from a few nights ago is something. Is he takes a strike on the outside corner, and they count 0-1.
Wasn't that pretty remarkable footage? It's fantastic.
Rutschman, I mean, he has just got a beautiful swing. It really is a piece of art. That's the count, 0-1, the pitch. And it's a bell tie strike, and Adley didn't like it. Kind of looked back towards the home plate umpire, Kyle Nickel, nodded his head a bit. Borderline pitch. It's 0-2. Green from the stretch, sets, he delivers. And it's off the outside, ball 1.
And you look at Adley's home runs in this series, both of them pretty timely, as in the very first at-bat of this series. Adley went deep off the major leaguer, Luis Severino. It was a little later in the game, a couple nights later, when he went deep as a right-handed hitter.
1-2 the count. Green throws. It's off the outside. A bluff of a throw by the catcher Lopez behind Dorian, who was taking his secondary lead. Count is 2-2 to Rutschman. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the ninth inning. Bowie has a 2-1 lead. They're playing Adley to Pohl, especially on the left side. The pitch, and he lays off a pitch, diving down low. This is what Rutschman does just about as good as anybody. I mean, it works the 0-2 count to 3-2 here. Let's see if Dorian is going to run with this pitch. They're holding him on. He's got a short lead. Green is set. He's not running the pitch. It's too high. Ball 4. How about that walk? After being down in the count, 0-2. There's 2 men on, nobody out for Bowie in this 9th inning.
Number 13, Kyle Stowers.
Well, in the bottom of the 8th inning, Altoona, good news for Bowie. They lead Akron 3-2. That's in Akron. While Portland scored 3 runs in the 9th inning, and they're tied at 5 with Binghamton. That's bad news for Bowie. Portland into tonight, tied with the Bay Sox in the standings for 3rd place. Here's Stowers, and the pitch, and it's in there at the knees, strike 1. Now, Altoona is still in the hunt in this chase for the top 2 in the league as well, but they are behind Bowie in the standings. Bay Sox, talked about it, 6 weeks left in the year. Bay Sox, the final week will be against Altoona as a fastball misses in. Count 1-1. Altoona in this 2021 season, they are the bread of the schedule sandwich. They were the first week and they will be the last. And that's it.
Bowie will play them 7 times in that last week with the doubleheader.
As Stowers takes down low. And it's 2-1, and I think Akron just tied it.
Yeah, but it's 3-3 now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Portland leading 9-5 in the 9th.
Oh my goodness, Portland just scored 7 runs in the 9th inning. Let's see if Bowie can do that here in a 2-1 game. The Bay Sox leading, no pressure. As Green is set, he delivers. Swing at a chop ball foul. Outside first. What a cut again. We've talked about it so many a time, but Stowers has got that extra oomph in that swing, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, he has taken some powerful cuts in this series. Maybe more so and more consistently than we've seen so far over the first month of his Double-A career.
He's 0 for 3 tonight. 2 for 18 with 10 strikeouts. It's been a tough series. As here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball near the outside corner. And Stowers down on strikes. That's a big first out for Green. 3rd strikeout for the right-hander. And now let's see, that might be the end of his evening as here comes Julio Mosquera, the Somerset manager, and I think they're going to go to the pen right here. 2 on, 1 down. Bowie leads 2-1. We're in the top of the 9th inning. The Bay Sox looking for insurance, and they'll be facing a new reliever. We'll tell you who it is right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, we get a new pitcher in the game, and it is Addison Russ. A 6'1" right-handed pitcher the Yankees acquired in a trade with the Phillies last year. So Russ is in.
Number 19,
2 men are on, 1 man is down, and here's Yusniel Diaz.
This is the second time the Bay Sox are facing Russ in this series. He pitched once 2 nights ago, the last 2/3 of the game. The last 2 outs of the game, I should say. 2/3 of an inning in the outing.
As he delivers off the outside. Down and away, ball 1 to Diaz, who had the big hit for Bowie tonight with his 2-run double down the left field line in the first inning. Yusniel 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. Russ was at the Yankees alternate site a year ago. Swing at a ground ball off the end of the bat. Kind of a cue shot. Foul off to the right side. But he was in 2019 in this league with Double-A Reading. He went 5-6 with a 2.54 ERA, and he is not allowed to run in 11 of his first 14 appearances with Somerset this year. That count is 1-1. And here's the pitch, and a breaking ball down and away, ball 2. Russ made 8 appearances in Triple-A. Scranton had an 8.74 ERA and came back here to the Double-A level in the middle of June, on June the 15th. The lead runner in second, Dorian. 2 men on, 1 down for Bowie. Top of the 9th inning. The Bay Sox lead 2-1. The pitch, fastball on the inside corner. A called strike 2. Russ pitched at Houston Baptist. That has turned into a great baseball hotbed. It's a Division I baseball program. As he sets, and now the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, dives down low. Good take by Diaz. That was a slider above the knees, and it cut down, and it's 3-2. Another veteran on deck for Bowie, Seth Mahias-Breen. Oh, the Bay Sox would love to get a run here. Bautista had been warming. He's now sat down. The Bowie closer. 3-2 pitch. Reaching swing lifts a foul out of play right side. Good protective cut on a fastball that had the outer part of the plate.
Yeah, likely to see Bautista in the bottom of the 9th inning. We've seen him so far in his Bowie career go up, warm up, and then sit back down when he's ready. So even though he's not throwing, would likely see him in the bottom of the 9th.
Russ looks to second. He's coming home. Ball 4 with a breaking ball down. That is a 3rd walk in the inning. The Bay Sox have loaded the bases with 1 down in the 9th inning without a hit. And now Mahias-Breen will bat. And once again, Bowie doesn't have a hit since the 1st inning, and they're winning this baseball game.
I mean, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And this is kind of the way the game played out last night, in which you saw Bowie take 5 walks in the 2nd inning, 2 of them with the bases loaded.
How sweet that was for the Bay Sox. They had 7 runs, I believe, on 5 hits at one point last night. Here's the pitch. It's off speed and away. Oh no, they called that a strike. My goodness. And the count is 0-1. The catcher Lopez set up away, and then he reached out further away, but they got the call. Mejias Breen has been really a great addition to this Bay Sox team. The pitch, swinging a hard ground ball, base hit into left field. 1 run is home. Rutschman's going to get a late stop sign that throws right on the money for the left fielder Gilliam. And the Bay Sox have a 3-1 lead in the 9th inning with their first hit since inning number 1. An RBI single by Mejias Breen. It's a 2-run Bowie lead.
Seth Mejias Breen talked about him in the pregame show about how good of a series he was having. 3 hits last night, a home run the night before, and then a timely hit here to give the Bay Sox a little breathing room. But Bowie's still threatening with the bases loaded.
And only 1 down. Here's Toby Welk. They'll try to blow it open here. What a time to get your first hit since the first inning, the pitch. And a breaking ball strike beneath the belt. 0-1 here to Welk. Boy, Mejias Breen was all over that fastball. And he scorched it. Burt, the third baseman, made a diving effort, but it was through into left field and it was hit so sharply. It was a smart hold of Rutschman, the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt and a beautiful play by the catcher Lopez. That was in the opposing batter's box. And he picked it cleanly. It's 1-1 to Welk. Infield's back at double play depth, so they're going for a double play around the horn. They're not really looking to try to get a force to the plate here. The 1-1 pitch coming to Welk. And there's a soft liner towards the middle, leaping to catch it at second. Behind the bag is Cabrera. Oh, a soft line drive out and a big out for Somerset, as that does not allow a run to score. 2 down in the inning. And now Caden Grenier will try to break the game open. Rutschman is at third. Yusniel Diaz is at second. And Seth Mejias Breen, who just provided some insurance, is at first. Here's Grenier. Righty-righty matchup. As Russ sets and delivers. Fastball misses away. And the count 1-0. Bautista's up, but he's just kind of standing. He's not really throwing in that Bay Sox pen. It would be a stunner if he's not the man in the bottom of the 9th inning after Gillespie's outstanding 2 1/3 innings pitch. And there's a strike, an all-speed pitch that had the heart of the plate. Even with the out-of-town scoreboard not moving in Bowie's favor over the last 15 minutes or so. Boy, how big would a win be tonight for Bowie? Here's the pitch, and he chased a slider down and away. A swing and a miss, count 1-2.
Yeah, Akron now beating Altoona 6-3, still with men on second and third. So Akron likely to win tonight, as well as that big win from Portland.
Yeah, both those teams have been trailing for much of the night. Still, Bowie can move within a half game of Somerset here as Grenier swings through a slider. Strike 3. He threw him 3 in a row. The inning's over. Bowie leaves him loaded, but they get a big run. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's a 3-1 Bay Sox lead. It's Bautista coming in on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
All right, the Bay Sox turn it over to their closer in Felix Bautista, and he's been spectacular, Paul. 3-1 Bowie leads. We head to the bottom of the ninth inning.
Well, spectacular. Adam might not even do him justice for how well he has pitched. In his time with Bowie, Bautista has only allowed one earned run. His ERA at the AA level, .73. He has thrown 12 and a third innings. He has only allowed one AA hit. He has allowed 4 runs, but 3 of them were unearned. He has walked 10 and struck out 23. It's laughable. His batting average against 0.24 and his whip .89. At some point,
Wait a second. What was that batting average?
.024.
He's allowed 1 hit in 11 appearances. That is wild. So let's see. Not easy to keep that going. As Josh Bro will bat. This is the middle of the Somerset order, 4, 5, and 6. Bro and Garcia are enormous power hitters here. Power against power to get this bottom of the ninth inning going. And so big to get that insurance run. Seth Mejia's brain with a huge RBI base hit to make it 3-1 Bowie in that ninth inning. The wind and the pitch. Fastball grounded weakly to first. Wilkes there, he's got it. He'll take it to the bag. 1 pitch, 1 down. And right there, I think that was another broken bat. Bro just got it off the end of the bat. And here is Dermis Garcia, the leading home run hitter in this league. And he could hit this ball 800 feet, and Bowie would still have the lead.
And he might power on power with Bautista with that upper 90s fastball, but again, it wouldn't matter.
The hulking right-hander for Bowie, the slow wind and the pitch. Fastball. Ooh, maybe just a little bit low. Called a ball. They could have the outside corner. Well, they count 1-0. Garcia walked his last time up. That was the last guy Sedlock faced. Fastball swing and a miss, strike 1. He just threw it by him. Boy, the Bay Sox were 3.5 games behind Somerset in the standings 3 days ago. The pitch and a slider strike to the outside. 1-2. Now they're 2 outs away from a third consecutive win here in Somerset. That would bring them a half game within this AA Yankees affiliate. The 1-2 pitch from Bautista and a breaking ball lifted foul out of play. Off to the right side, it stays at a ball and 2 strikes. And with 1 game left in Somerset, an opportunity tomorrow for the Bay Sox to leave Somerset in front of the Patriots. Work to do here, though. The pitch. Check swing at a high fastball. The appeal. He did not go, said first base umpire Ben Rosen. Count is 2-2. Really an outstanding crowd here at TD Bank Ballpark. We are in Bridgewater, New Jersey. The lone new ballpark in this AA Northeast League. He throws, and it's too high, an off-speed pitch. And now it's 3-2. And, you know, frankly, this guy's got big-time power, but you don't want to walk him.
No, not to put the tying run in the batter's box.
Isaiah Gilliam's on deck. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Foul tip in and out of the glove of Rutschman. Adley's looking at the back of his glove. I'll tell you this, though, there's really no skill in that, right? I mean, it either sticks in your glove or it doesn't. And that time it didn't. And Bautista's going to go back to work. 3-2 again. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him a fastball. He threw it right by Garcia. Power defeats power. If that makes any sense, 2 down. I guess power was going to defeat power no matter what happened, right? Here is Isaiah Gilliam.
Number 24, Isaiah Gilliam.
That's one you could probably think about for an hour and not really understand any better than the moment you heard it. Bowie is 1 out away. 3-1 leading, 2 outs, nobody on. Bautista comes home with it. Swing and a miss. He threw a fastball right by him. Strike 1. He's looking for another save here, Paul. As now the 1-strike pitch from the Bowie right-hander. Oh, well up and in. Gilliam turning away from it. And the count 1-1.
This would be his 4th save and his 5th opportunity. Remarkably, the one time he allowed runs, he took the loss.
That's right. 1-1 pitch. And he pulled the string on Gilliam. That looked like a changeup. Cut on a miss. Strike 2. Bautista doesn't leave the top of the hill. He's 1 strike away. The slow wind he delivers inside a fastball. And the count evens 2-2. Bowie got 2 in the first. They led 2-1 into the 9th. They got an insurance run and now trying to finish it. Bautista throws. Swinging a soft ground ball foul. Boy, what a protective cut there. And it's still 2-2. A slow roller up the third base line from the left-handed hitting Gilliam. Bowie ever so close to a 3rd consecutive win in Somerset. Now the 2-2 pitch. And the fastball upstairs, ball 3. On deck is the catcher, Jason Lopez, 7-hole hitter. We'll see if he'll get a chance as the tying run. 3-2 pitch, and it's down low, ball 4, and Lopez will get a chance. And I'm surprised that he didn't throw the fastball there. It looked like he went off speed again. And Gilliam did not chase it. And now here is Lopez, representing the tying run of the ball game. Well, back with a runner at first, 2 down, 3-1 Bowie leading. He's got 3 home runs on the year. As Bautista goes to the Rosenbach on the backside of the hill.
It was a grand slam in Portland that untied the game against Binghamton. That was in Binghamton, I guess, but yeah, Portland winning 9-5.
They're tied with Bowie into tonight. Portland is the pitch. And a slider stays up, ball 1. Bowie and Portland were a game and a half in back of Akron and Somerset. Akron, for the first time in a long time, would have the best record in the AA Northeast League. If they hang on, they're winning. And Somerset loses pitch. Fastball on the inside corner. Lopez did not like it. Strike 1.
Great crowd sticking around here. Fireworks after the game.
Bowie hoping the fireworks are flying in the very near future. The count 1-1. Bautista throws, and it's too high, ball 2. If there's any nit to pick with his powerful right-hander, it is that he seems to go deep in the count with everybody.
He does. He throws a lot of pitches, and this year, sometimes been the walk. 20 walks this year as opposed to 52 strikeouts.
Fastball down low, ball 3. Once again, Lopez is representing the tying run. On deck, another right-handed hitter, Max Burt. He's got 5 home runs on the year. It's 3 balls and a strike to the right-handed hitting catcher, Jason Lopez. With 2 down in this bottom of the 9th inning, 3-1 Bowie leads. As here's the pitch. Swing and a foul right off the chest protector of the home plate umpire. Kyle Nickel, he kind of had a Happy Gilmore moment right there, right? Only 364 days till hockey tryouts. He was fine, though, as the crowd comes to life. Gilliam will get a head start. He's not being held on by Welk on a 3-2 pitch with 2 down in the ninth. Here it comes. Runner goes. Swinging a line drive base hit. Over short into left field. Gilliam's around to third, and runners will be at the corners with 2 down in the bottom of the ninth inning. And life is injected back into the Somerset faithful. Boy, it seemed like goal was lost. Bautista was ahead of Gilliam. He couldn't put him away. And now here we go.
Well, Justin Ramsey will come out and have a conversation with Bautista. And you and I were talking in between innings, and I mentioned that sometimes with Bautista it does get interesting, but he seemingly always finds a way to get out of it. You look at what happened the other night in his outing a couple of nights ago, 2 nights ago. He came in for the 9th inning. He allowed a leadoff walk to Michael Beltre. Beltre stole second, but then Bautista got 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning. And he has danced around some trouble before. We'll see if he can do it again after this little breather that Justin Ramsey's giving him.
You know, it's interesting. I thought they might pinch run for the catcher at first in Lopez. Having Rutschman, an outstanding thrower of the baseball, is big here because you could try to steal second in this spot. Lopez at first represents a tying run. Bird at the plate, the winning run. 3-1 Bowie. They're at the corners. Here's the pitch. Fastball popped up foul, and it's going to get back our way. Just to our broadcast right in front of us. It's 0-1. Well, big to get ahead in the count after he walked Gilliam, and he fell behind Lopez. As now time is called. Bird once again has hit 5 homers on the year, the 8-hole hitter. Right-handed hitting third baseman for Somerset. As Bautista delivers, Slater's striking the inside. He's ahead 0-2.
He makes it interesting, but again, he's found ways this year to get out of it.
The outfield's playing deep here. The infield, they're holding on the runner, of course, at first as well. The rest of the infield back. The pitch, swinging a lifted pop-up. This may do it. Foul ground right side. Welk's gonna play. He makes the catch, falling onto his backside, and with it the ball game is over. The Bay Sox have won it here tonight. 3 in a row for Bowie in the win column. This evening, a 3-1 victory that has brought the Bay Sox within a half game of Somerset in the Northeast League standings.
The big fella with his 4th save of the season for Bowie comes on and gets the final 3 outs. And Bowie, after going from the 1st to the 9th inning without a hit, the last hit for Bowie before that 9th inning, a double in the 1st inning. Between the 2nd and the 8th, no hits for the Bay Sox, but they still find a way to win.
Wow, that's the sign of a good team, right? I mean, some nights you're just not going to bludgeon the baseball. And Bowie, in a game in which they had 3 hits in the entire evening, they find a way. We're going to take a break. We return with our Bay Sox post-game show, brought to you here from Somerset as Bowie gets a 3rd consecutive win, and they'll try to make it 4 in a row, both in victories, in games, and in series if they win tomorrow night. We're back with more here from TD Bank Ballpark right after this 3-2 Bowie wins on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more?
Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Oh, a big win for the Bay Sox tonight. They get it done by a final score of 3-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for Bowie. A run on 5 hits and no errors for Somerset. And, this series started off on the wrong foot for the Bay Sox, who played so well in Richmond, Virginia. They came here, and the wind was out of their sails. Somerset winning on consecutive nights, but Bowie here after, now 2 wins in a row previous to tonight, getting a big victory. And with the Bay Sox, they are now winners of 3 in a row. They're a half game in back of Somerset for what would be a playoff spot in the AA Northeast League. And that means that, incredibly, 3 teams are going to be within 1 half game of each other for second place. 4 teams are within 2 games of each other. It's going to be a wild final 6 weeks of the year. But looking at tonight's ball game, Paul, this is a game tonight in which I think you're going to look at Cody Sedlock, because he threw the ball so beautifully tonight here for the Bay Sox in this game.
Yeah, Cody Sedlock strung together his 3rd consecutive really strong performance. We've seen him the last couple of outings, Sedlock in 11 combined innings, just 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 13 strikeouts. That was in his last 2 coming into tonight. And then tonight, 5 2/3 innings with 1 run on 4 hits, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. So that's now 3 consecutive outings in which the Bay Sox get a starting pitching performance out of Cody Sedlock that they have really, really needed. So that'll be a big, big thing for him to build on going forward.
The Bay Sox, we talk about how, 1 inning, you never know when it's going to be, can turn the game. And for the Bay Sox, in the top of the first, to get 2 runs, and they really didn't hit the ball all that hard. Dorian walks, Rutschman singles, and then with 1 down, a big pass ball moves runners to second and third. And Yusniel Diaz, who had a tough series coming into tonight, came through in a big, big way.
He drove in 2 runs with that 2 RBI double in the first inning, and that was Bowie's last hit until the 9th inning. How incredible is that? You talked about it a little bit on the broadcast, but you go from the first inning until the 9th inning, sandwiched in there between the 2nd and the 8th. You do not record a hit. In fact, Bowie only had 1 base runner between those innings. Yusniel Diaz was hit by a pitch in the 7th, and that was it. So it was a quiet night offensively from the 2nd to the 8th, but in the 1st and the 9th, that was where Bowie really buttered their bread.
I like that. Butter their bread, they did, as the Bay Sox get a big, big win here tonight. And one other player I wanted to highlight is Gillespie. Logan Gillespie comes into his 3rd game, and he was spectacular. He enters with a runner at 3rd and 2 down in an inning with Bowie leading 2-1. He gets an enormous out, and he retired all 7 he faced tonight.
Yeah, 2 1/3 innings, did not allow a run, a hit, a walk, anything, and he struck out 4. Gillespie threw 27 pitches, 17 of them for strikes.
So in this ball game, the winner was Cody Sedlock. He's 5-2. The loss goes to Johnny Brito. Life is not fair. He was outstanding. He retired 17 in a row and gets the loss. He's 1-1. And Felix Bautista gets his 4th save of the year. Time of game, 2 hours and 51 minutes, played in front of a crowd of 5,966 here in Somerset. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll get you set for tomorrow's series finale. Once again, we are wondering if we're on ESPN. It's a night game on a Sunday, so we're happy. It'll be fun for Orioles fans to be able to listen in and get excited about this Bay Sox team tomorrow night. 5:05 first pitch. We'll tell you more about it right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox
Already
Baseball.
one final time tonight. Here from New Jersey, where the Bay Sox have won it by a 3-1 final score. The fireworks are still flying here at TD Bank Ballpark as we get ready for a series finale tomorrow. But before we go into that, let's take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard, Paul. And once again, the 2 games that really matter the most for the Bay Sox are what has happened for Portland and Akron. Now, I would say Altoona is still really in the hunt as well, but you can say Erie is still alive also, but Richmond has kind of fell out of it and falling below the 500 mark as the grand finale is going on the fireworks. But as we look today, unfortunately, both Portland and Akron were losing, and they both had big late rallies.
Yeah, Akron won in the end 12-3, Adam. They were trailing in the 8th inning 3-2, Akron was. They scored 10 runs in the 8th inning to win 12-3.
Oh my God, they almost had to go to their toes to count their run total in that inning.
10 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Portland, they plated 7 in the top of the 9th. So 9-5, Portland beats Binghamton. And then around the rest of the league, Richmond, they win 1-0 over Reading. Erie beats Harrisburg 7-0. And Hartford currently beating New Hampshire 7-4 in the 9th inning.
So that went from a pretty good out-of-town scoreboard to a very bad one for the Bay Sox tonight, no doubt about that. But still, what matters more, of course, is that Bowie got it done tonight. So going into tomorrow, Akron is going to be in first in the AA Northeast League. They're going to have a 1-game lead on Somerset. Bowie and Portland will be 1.5 games out, so the Bay Sox and Portland will be a half game out of that second and final playoff spot, and they'll be a game and a half out of first in the league.
And then around the Orioles scoreboard, Aberdeen beating Jersey Shore 5-1 right now in the bottom of the 9th inning. Norfolk beat Jacksonville 4-2. Delmarva was rained out in the game you heard right here. Bowie beat Somerset 3-1.
So tomorrow is a night game on a Sunday, so we're happy and hopeful to have you with us for a night in which Bowie will have a chance to get into playoff position for the time being. Once again, I mean, here we go. We got 6 weeks after tomorrow left in the year. I can do the math, 6 times 6, right? So you got 37 games left. That is it. I think we can say, Paul, that we're entering the stretch run, and we're going to be scoreboard watching and having a lot of fun down the stretch as the Bay Sox trying to make it to a third ever AA Northeast League Championship Series. A team and franchise that began in 1993. They made it there in 2015 and won it all. They made it there in 2019, and they're trying to do it again here in 2021. Tomorrow, though, Paul, it is a spot starter and really almost a bullpen by committee setup that is going to go for the Bay Sox here in Somerset.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work. It will be a relative newcomer into this Bay Sox roster. It'll be Ryan Conroy making a start for the Bay Sox. It'll be the first time that Conroy starts for Bowie, as he has just recently been added to the roster. So Ryan Conroy going to go out there and get some experience. But yeah, like you said, it will be a somewhat pseudo bullpen game, as you might be able to say.
And what's really big for the Bay Sox is that they got 6 innings out of their starter today. They got 5 innings out of Rom yesterday. I mean, Rom and Sedlock giving some distance for Bowie in a way with a deep bullpen to the roster construction the Bay Sox have. It allows for a bullpen game like tomorrow with Conroy, who even if he pitches well, you wouldn't expect to go more than 3 or 4 innings. You've got some guys, especially with an off day following, that you could fill that space and not really be hampered going forward.
Yeah, this will be Conroy's 5th appearance with Bowie, his first start. He has thrown 9 innings, and he has allowed 3 earned runs, so his ERA an even 3.0. And he has allowed in his first 9 innings 1 walk and 7 strikeouts.
Well, the starter for Somerset is still unknown as well, that we expect. The right-hander Sean Semple was due to start 4-2 with a 3.40 ERA, but there's a chance we might have a third big league rehab start for Somerset in a 6-game series tomorrow night. So we'll be on pins and needles. The expected starter, if he is to pitch here tomorrow, would be former Yankees ace Luis Severino, who threw here 5 nights ago on Tuesday in a game Somerset won against the Bay Sox. So Bowie and Somerset tomorrow, 5:05 first pitch. A reminder as well, the Bay Sox are coming home. Believe it or not, we will play in Bowie again. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a long time.
We are coming home, baby. Tuesday night, the Bay Sox. Who are we playing? Richmond?
Richmond again.
The Squirrels are back in town. They've been in town longer than the Cicadas were. The Richmond Flying Squirrels coming to Bowie for a 6-game series beginning on Tuesday night. Wednesday's a day game, by the way, noontime start. So get your tickets. The series, once again, Tuesday through next Sunday. You can purchase right now at baysox.com. Tomorrow, our broadcast start time will be 4:45 p.m. for a 5:05 Sunday early evening start for Bowie Bay Sox baseball. So thank you for being with us tonight. This has been a lot of fun. For Paul Fritschner, my name is Adam Pohl. Big thank you to our team historian behind us, propping us up literally tonight, our Ralph Grunt, as he was our out-of-town scoreboard liaison tonight here for this one. The Bay Sox get 2 in the first. They get a great start from Cody Sedlock, and Logan Gillespie was outstanding out of the bullpen. They win it 3-1. You heard it all right here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bowie Bay Sox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Bay Sox Baseball on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.